Win. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Good to have
Yes.
you on. Welcome to my dungeons. I've put out some nice snacks for you. I've put out some nice snacks for you. I hope you enjoy. You requested matcha rolls, so I got you some matcha
Mm-hmm.
rolls and cookies and boba and tea. So I got you all of the above. Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. Welcome everyone. If you haven't met Win, we're gonna do a little shout out for Win. Heck yeah! Shout out. Have you used the new shout out function with Twitch?
I have, but it seems to be something that I think a lot of people didn't even realize exists.
Yeah, I mean it's out. It's been what out like
What,
two
5 days?
days? 5
Yeah, a
days?
couple
Oh my
days. Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, yeah. It was announced back in 29th, I think. 30th of
Oh.
September. So yeah, it's been on a few days. But people don't seem to know about it. Like I was telling one of my friends, they were like, "How did you do that?" And I was like, "You didn't see the tweet?" "No, what tweet?" And I was like, "People don't follow Twitch on Twitter? What?"
I can't imagine not following Twitch on Twitter. There's so many like important updates and stuff you get. It's like the only way you hear about new features through following on
Mm-hmm.
Twitter. Hello everyone. Welcome to Unedited Dungeons, my talk show. This is Win. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Assignment accomplished.
There's no script. We're just gonna fuck around and find out. I do have a few prompts prepared should things get severely awkward, but other than that, I think we'll be fine. You know. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, my brain just like .exe malfunction. Hi, Fenrir Fox. Hi, welcome. Hi, Armored Horns. Welcome. Hi, Alamos. Welcome. Hi, Samurai. Welcome. Twitch removing host mode. Hosts are going. Yeah,
Yeah,
hosts are
that's
going.
right.
I'm really
Yeah.
upset about that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really upset about it. I don't know about
Mhm.
you.
I felt like it was one of those things that I didn't really understand their reasoning for getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that it didn't help grow people's communities, but I can tell people a number of times that people have come in and said, "Oh, I went to someone else's channel, but you were being broadcasted." So clearly, it's done something.
Right. Exactly. And there was a little section on like your on your like following page or whatever where it was
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
oh, X is being hosted by this person or whatever,
Mhm.
and it's
Mhm.
like.
Mhm.
It's a way for you to tell your community, hey, I recommend this person, or for you as a viewer to say, hey, I recommend this streamer, even if like no one checks out your channel. You know what? I just
Mhm.
Angie. I wish they would stop getting rid of features and adding terrible ones.
Yeah. I I
Wake up,
thought it was so
Twitch.
strange because new ones get them like on the front page to get news articles.
Right.
Fixing old stuff doesn't. But this one was
Mm-hmm.
one of the most ridiculous because when people talk about the difference between YouTube and Twitch, which is a very prominent topic currently,
Mm-hmm.
is that people talk about Twitch having communities. So why are you removing one of the ways of sharing communities?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. I agree. Gosh damn. Twitch yeah, right? Twitch removing good features. Mm-hmm. How do you not follow Twitch on Twitter? By not using Twitter. Imagine not using Twitter in the Lord's year of 2022. I almost said 2023 then. Did you know? Okay, so it's October 3rd, right? You know it's October
Mhm.
3rd. Do you know this Mean Girls Day? Have you ever watched Mean Girls?
Yeah. I remember that scene where she's like, he looked behind me and asked me what day it was, and I said it was October 3rd.
It's October
Yeah,
3rd.
that I know that, and because it's also Full Metal Alchemist Day,
Oh, is
as
it?
some people
Oh,
call
I
it.
did see that
Yeah.
at the bottom of like a soup bowl. It says like October 3rd. I don't know what I've never watched Full Metal Alchemist, but have you? Do you know why it's October 3rd for you?
Yeah, the inscription is carved inside of Edward's what's called State Alchemist pocket watch. It's the day that he and his brother burned
Oh,
down
so
his
it's
parents'
not a
house.
soup bowl?
No,
Oh.
no, no, no. No, it's a pocket watch. And I actually have a copy of it. I have
Oh, you
my own
do? Are
prop
you a
replica.
big FMA fan?
Yeah, yeah.
Pathetic.
Good
Ooh,
to be
damn.
edited.
Oh, I've never really watched it. I watched a few episodes of FMA, I think.
Hmm.
Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah. That's a very
Did you
small
watch
soup
the
bowl.
original one or did you watch the
No,
remake?
I watched oh, Brotherhood, right? I watched Brotherhood, I
Oh,
think.
good. Okay, good, 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 good.
I only
Good.
watched
That's
like
the
two
better version
episodes
to
and I was
watch.
like, nah, not for me. Not for me. I didn't like it. No. Wen is
Mm.
legitimately a weeb, and I love that. She is. She's beautiful. I love Wen. You're a good egg. You're a good egg. What's your favorite anime? If you're such a
Oh,
weeb, what's your favorite anime?
that's a difficult question
Okay,
to be
okay,
honest because
okay.
my favorite anime
Uh,
is Probably not a good choice because it did not get a continuation. It's
That's
probably
that's
better to
fine.
say favorite manga just because I consider anime slash
Okay.
manga.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's called Yona of the Dawn in English. It got 24 episodes because most shoujo don't get more than like a
Yeah.
season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, recordly spectacular. So I would probably say like actual like full anime would probably be Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood or Gurren Lagann, just because I can rewatch the both of those.
Yeah. Wow! Hi, Crystal. Welcome. These cuties. She is a cutie, isn't she? She is a cutie. Uh huh. Oh, I need to turn on my. Yeah, don't worry. I'm so with it. I'm so with it. It's fine. um,
Based.
you just followed one on Twitch? Yes, good. Quality content. She's very entertaining. If you enjoy my streams, you'll love Wynn's streams. Similar energy. Hi, Sakura Jenny. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Much cutie. She is, isn't she? Good morning, Raven. Good morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. What's everyone's favorite anime? Wynn's is, wait, what, you said your favorite manga, right? It was, what was it called?
Yona of the Dawn in English. But
Okay.
that's my manga. But the actual anime would probably be tied between Gurren Lagann, which is considered probably one of the most ridiculously stupid hype anime, and
Uh-huh.
probably Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood specifically. I've seen them both probably like 5 times.
Really? Wow. Do you
hmm
watch a lot of animes or do you like rewatch the same things?
I used to watch more when I was in high school. Nowadays, I
Mm-hmm.
mostly just read manga. I will occasionally go out of my way to watch specific anime. Like I watched Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a couple of like lower key small ones.
Uh-huh.
So, and I'm currently watching Spy X Family. So I
Oh, is
can't,
it good?
it is adorable. I can see why it's popular, to be honest. So I can definitely see why it's popular.
Mm-hmm. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Have you watched that? I haven't watched JoJo's.
Uh, I'm gonna probably upset some of your fan base, but I
Go
apologize.
for it.
That series has kind of been driven
Overhyped?
home for me to a point that I actively avoid it.
You know what?
Just because
Fair
one of my
enough.
best friends is really into the series, and he
Uh-huh.
told me that JoJo is one of those series that unfortunately people tell you you either have to watch it in order or you don't. Most of the fan
Mm.
base says you have to, but I watched season one. I thought it was slow, really, and most people admit season one's not the best. But they're like, you have to watch it in order. And I'm like, well, then we'll probably never finish the series. Which is
I
sad
hate
because I'd
people
watched
like
season
that.
6.
Oh, right,
Like,
yeah.
Stone Ocean looks really cool, but people are like, you can't just start at season 6. Watch me!
I hate that so much. I hate that so much. Like, I'm so like people that are like, you need to watch this, but you have to watch it like every episode in this particular order.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, listen, like if that's the only way I'm allowed to watch it, then I'm just not gonna watch it. Like, I'm sorry, I'll watch what I want to watch, and if you got a problem with that, I'm sorry, tough titties. Like, get over it, cry about it, fucking take the L. What was I gonna say? Oh fuck. When someone goes, oh, you need to watch this anime, it's so good, it's the best anime of the season, and you watch like the first episode and you're like, it's like mid, you know, I'm not into it, and they're like, oh, but it's just really slow, just give it an episode, it gets into it, and so you watch another episode and you're like, this is shit, this is actually like legitimately shit, this is dog shit garbage anime, and they're like, no, give it another episode, just give it one more episode, right? You get into it, it gets really good by episode 3, and you're like, how many episodes do I have to dedicate my life to in order to enjoy this bullshit? Because at this point I'm hating it more and more every episode that goes on, right? Is that just me? Is that just me?
No. That's the problem is that I don't watch a lot of predominantly shonen.
Yeah, same.
And the problem is that a lot of people are like, oh, like give One Piece a try. No, I don't have that kind of time.
That's
But
literally what
it's
we were
so
just
good. I have no doubt it
saying
does.
earlier.
Because I hear people talking about the Wano arc, and I'm like, oh yeah, but I'm like, I don't feel like sitting through all of the rest to get there. Because I've tried One Piece twice, and I got to like Nami's whole thing with whatever her arch nemesis was. I'm trying not to spoil it, but yeah, I got there, and after that, I was kind of like, eh. And people were like, just keep going. And I'm like, but then there's the character after, and I couldn't finish the arc. Oh, like, oh, it gets better after that. And then Chopper came in, and I was like, I'm sorry. I gave 2 more characters a try. I'm not really interested. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I haven't gone back.
I think that's valid. That's so valid. People just are so obsessive about making you watch their favorite stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chief. It's just not for me. You just gotta accept it, right? Like, man. Same with games. Equivalent of this game gets good in 20 hours in. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't have that kind of time in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
bro.
because the funny thing is, you ask a shonen fan to watch a shoujo, and they're like, "No, I don't watch that girly stuff." And I'm like, "But you're
Right?
asking me to
But
give
the other
you
way around?
20 hours
Mm.
of this, and you won't give me like 2 episodes of that, which is just as good world building. It's just a female protagonist, and you're like, oh, I can't do that." And they're like, "Well, it doesn't appeal to me because it's not a guy." So what's the excuse for me being into shonen then?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get into it because it's a guy lead. What?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's not a lot of guys like that, but there's more than a
There is
few.
definitely people like that. Yeah, yeah. My
Yeah, I
favorite
know.
thing is getting guys into Love Live School Idol Project. It's the girliest fucking anime you'll ever see
It
in your life.
really is. It
It's
really is. And
it's
it's
like
cute.
it's so fucking cute. I love it so much. It's like 9 high school girls singing and dancing. That's literally all it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most
Mm-hmm.
wholesome, most innocent. There is literally not a single male character. I think you only see a male once, and it's someone's dad, and you see the back of his head for like a few frames. That's the only male character in like all the seasons of Love Live. It's great. It's great. It's a good anime. And my favorite thing is getting guys into it because they get into
Mm-hmm.
it. They get really into it, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
Fucking
There.
shed that toxic masculinity. Embrace the shonen.
Yes,
Shonen,
yes,
shoujo. Yeah, I totally know my anime
yes.
genres.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I watch slice of life anime because it's beautiful. I like beautiful animes. Yeah. Idol Master is better than Love Live though. We're not gonna have this discussion, okay? I'm just gonna say that now. I'm a huge Love Live fan. I have a fuck ton of Love Live figures right behind me. We're not having that discussion here. Although no shade on Idol Master, I've never watched it. Yeah, at least the games is more interactive and everyone's experience is different depending on the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I guess some people were like, "Oh, you got to play this story game," and I'm like, "You really don't understand when I say I don't play story games." And they're like, "Oh, but it's like the best game of the year. You got to play it." I'm like, "You're really not hearing me. You just gotta
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
listen."
Yeah.
Yes, you're watching Love Live.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, watch Love Live. Love Live School Idol Project. There's a mobile game to go with it. I've spent hundreds of pounds in it on this mobile game. It's a good game. Get it.
Damn.
Yeah. Not anymore. I had to quit playing. My bank account couldn't cope.
Yeah, I understand that entirely. I was really bad in a couple of years ago to
Uh-huh.
like mobile otome games.
Oh, yeah?
No, I spent obscene amounts of money to get pretty boys to talk to me.
It's just so worth it though, right? It's so worth it. You spend that money and
Mm-hmm.
you're like, yeah, no, this is money well spent.
Mm-hmm.
It was money
Mm-hmm.
well spent. I had no regrets, no regrets. Watch me get those 60
Mm-hmm.
pounds a pack. You know, like,
Yeah.
boom, 60 pounds done. Got my ultra rare. Boom,
Mm-hmm.
another 60 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Worth it. 120 in a day. Boom, done. Worth it. So fucking worth it. I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Adorable.
It's just why I don't patch the games. I can't do it. I'm too weak to gacha. Are you weak to gacha?
Um, that's a very complicated question. Back
Okay.
when Kingdom Hearts had their mobile game, Kingdom Hearts UX, like Union Cross, I was really into that game. I never really spent a crap ton of money on it, but I did form a community which prompted me to spend more money so that I could continue playing with them.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the only one I've ever really fallen into. I tried to get into Genshin, but the difficult part for me with Genshin is just all the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Like the artifacts, all this. Like I never learned how to do any of that stuff. And despite people trying to teach me, there's just so
It's
much.
a lot. It's really
And
a lot.
people in Genshin can be very backseating when you play it on stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a mistake and I didn't understand what I did. And people were like, "Oh, how could you do that? That's so dumb." And it turned me off to the game completely. I was
I'm
like,
so
okay,
sorry.
that's it. I don't blame people. It's just apparently I spent something on like the free currency on something that's not actually a pull, and it was only like 200, but they were like, "Oh, that's so dumb," and I didn't really understand it until like way after when someone explained it to me.
That's
But people were like,
awful.
"Oh, that's so stupid," and I was like, "Okay, that was it. That's good enough.
People
That's
can be
enough
so
for me."
toxic, man. People can be so toxic. Shit.
Apex is catching. I don't want to talk about that.
So fucking worth it. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Yeah, I would. I would do it again in a heartbeat. You like to relax when I watch anime. I don't want it to be a chore, right? Looking for comedy anime that isn't based on baka or misunderstanding tropes. Genshin is daily chores simulator. Okay, but I live for that stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But if I have to log into a game every day, if I miss a day, I can guarantee you I'm never logging in again. As like,
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
have to log in every single day, I can't commit to that anymore. Like back in college days,
Yeah,
yeah, bet
yeah.
I'd be getting up at 6 a.m. logging in. But like
Oh yeah,
these
yeah.
days, don't have time for that. Thank you for the hydrate. Mm-hmm.
That tentacle juice.
Yeah, it's yabai juice. Yeah. Do you want it? I
I
can send it
see.
to you. It's good, right?
Oh my God. I was like, I'm trying to look at it.
Yabai.
I'm like, is that what I think it is? There it is. Okay, okay.
It used to be
Understood.
QT, and then someone was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, you've still got QT," and I was like, "No, it don't fit the vibe anymore. Let's change it." And they got really upset, but I changed it to tentacle yabai tea, yabai juice. Yeah, yeah. I can send you the collection if you want. Yeah, yeah. And
That would be
Genshin, you.
funny. Go for it.
All right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Tentacle
Remind me
juice. Hell
later.
yeah.
In Genshin, you only need to log in 6 days a week if you maximize your efficiency. Bruh, I just can't be
Dude,
doing that.
that's not a good thing. That's not making this up.
Dorinda, how much time a
Oh,
week do you spend in Genshin Impact, do you think? Yeah, by Jews, Poggies. Yeah, right? Sort of why I dropped out of Arc Nights, because you have to grind every day. That game needs you to use your brain. I just can't do it, you know? Back in the day, I used to spend so many hours on, what are they called? MMORPGs. I used to play,
mm.
fuck, what was it called? It was like an anime MMO. Aura Kingdom. I used to play Aura Kingdom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Aura Kingdom. I used to gamble in the roulette wheels and stuff for for cosmetics and everything. It was real bad. I was a teenager. I didn't even have access to money at this point. But I used to
Wow.
get people to send me money so I could buy stuff in the roulette. Worth it. Worth it. Yeah, yeah. People would send me in-game money, like paid for currency, so I could so I could
That's actually
gamble.
really cute, though. Did you make friendships and stuff through that game?
No, it was like people I kind of. It's like people I knew outside of that game online
Mm-hmm.
already, and
Mm.
then met people through like a clan or whatever. But I wasn't friends with them outside of the game, if that makes sense. I was really
Yeah.
young.
Yeah, I got you. Mhm.
What kind of games were you on when you were young? Did you ever get into like Habbo Hotel and that? Were you a Habbo Hotel
No,
girl?
no, that was I don't actually know what that is. Somebody had to show me pictures. I thought it was
Really?
the randomest looking thing ever. I got into something called Maple Story. That's like
Uh
an
huh.
MMO.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I played that for a good like 2, 3 years. I had friends there.
Was it say
So
so or was it really degenerate?
no, actually we were saying so. We would do like
Oh,
boss runs and stuff like
oh,
that. We
that's
would try
cute.
and level up different characters. Whenever they drop new classes,
Aw.
we'd all try and help boost each other. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I
That's
wasn't
really
that
cute.
young, but it was like because this was back probably just like 8 years ago, if that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was just like in my mid-teens, and we were all like, "Oh yeah, let's go do boss runs," and I would stay up to sometimes like 4 a.m. just doing
Damn.
boss runs. Yeah, when you're just starting college, you're like, "Ah, I got time to burn.
Yeah, right.
Let's
Mhm.
go."
Mhm. Mhm. I used to spend okay, so back when I was a teenager, right? My day was like I used to go to college four I think it was 4 days a week. Used to do my
Mhm.
8 hours of college, come home, shower, go to work, come home from work. And then I would play on fucking League of Legends
Oh my
until
god.
like 4 in the morning, sleep for 2, 3 hours, get up, go to college, down some energy drinks, go through the day, rinse, repeat every day. Yeah, that was my routine. Spent all night playing League of Legends, and I was still earning like bronze, silver. That was shit.
Oh, well, I mean, you still tried hard.
Yeah, I
That's
used to play on
important.
laptop though. Yeah, like fucking what's it called,
Oof.
touchpad and everything. Yeah, yeah. Did you play on RuneScape? Did you ever play RuneScape when?
No, I managed to avoid RuneScape for the most part.
Yeah,
I do know
same.
people that played it, but I did manage to avoid it.
I gave it an attempt a couple of years ago. I think I played like RuneScape Classic or something. I don't know, dude. I gave it an attempt. I was like, I could see myself getting into this, but back at that point, I was what was it called? Club Penguin. I was all about Club Penguin back in those days. Yeah, fucking Club Penguin.
I heard that name pretty frequently when people were talking about Habbo Hotel. Was that another
Mm.
one they played around those
So
times?
Habbo Hotel was like a fucking degenerate cesspit of an online game. No joke. The Habbo
What?
Hotel and Gaia Online was also the same. So you would create your character and you'd get all the cosmetics, and then people would come up to you and they would type ASL and it would be like age, sex, location, and then they would sext with you literally in game. Even if you're online, like even like you'd have no idea what's going on. There would be people in
Oh my
beds in
god.
rooms sexting if in the public chat. Just no shame, no shame. These people were just like straight up role playing, you know. But Club Penguin was like super heavily monitored. You couldn't even swear. You couldn't even say idiot and things like that. You would get banned. Um,
Holy shit.
yeah, yeah. Club Penguin was super say so. He was groomed so many times. Oh,
Oh
humans.
my
Oh,
gosh.
the scams. Habbo Hotel was bad. It really was. It really was. You love League of Legends. I quit at level 5. People were insulting me when I was playing co-op against bots. Oh, sad cure. Gaia was lit. Gaia was lit, but it was a cesspit, yeah. Wait, what didn't you know about Gaia and Habbo being ultimate cesspits? Yeah, it was really bad. I
Because
used
I
to
used
play
to
on them when I
play
was
a
like
little
8.
on Guy Online, but I didn't know
Did
about that
you?
stuff. Like
Really?
I joined right around when they started doing like their own weird version of an MMO, and I played that for like 6 months,
Right.
and that's how I met some of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I had none of the, I didn't really go on Guy Online for that. I basically just sold outfits and then
Yeah.
played their version of an MMO.
Oh, see, I was extremely young when I was playing like MMO. Gaia and Habbo. I was like, between the ages
Whoa.
of like fucking 6 and 12. I was a young bubba, right? And so I'm learning all these internet words like ASL and it's a cursed place. It's a cursed place. But I'm glad it wasn't like that forever. Right? Club Penguin. I loved being a miner. Always mining for them coins. There was mining in Club Penguin. Oh. I used to be a chef in the pizza place. Yeah, that was me. I was a chef in the pizza place. Watch me role playing in Club Penguin. Oh my god was premium. I don't remember that. I remember Farmville and that. Gaia Online was a festering cesspit of sin. It was real bad, right? It was real bad. It was real bad. I'm glad you had a Super Say So experience though with Gaia. That sounds great. I'm jealous.
I just the idea of it being a cesspit of sin. I'm like, was I really just
You
avoiding
were just
certain
completely
parts of it, or
oblivious.
what?
I'd like to think you were just completely oblivious. People just like trying to sext you in the chat, and you're just like, "Hi, do you want to buy my outfits?"
I only went to the
Oh,
economics hub where you like bought and sold stuff. That was how I made most of my money.
oh no! I used to walk around the world and I guess get sexted by randoms. So, oh my god, was Gaia's MMO? Oh, not Farmville. I don't know, dude. It was a long time ago. Final Fantasy, the most successful MMORPG to date. Did you still play Final Fantasy? You got into it at some point, didn't you?
Me, no. I've had
No?
people ask me to, but again,
Mm,
it's one of those games that looks like there's so much
yeah.
before it really gets going that I don't really have the, I guess, interest because the only Final Fantasy I've ever enjoyed was 9 and 10,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it.
That was about to be
So
my
getting
next
into like
question.
Final Fantasy 14 seemed like a lot of work.
Hi, Matthias. Welcome, 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 welcome. You liked Final Fantasy 9. I've never played a Final Fantasy game. And people
Oh.
tried to convince me to play Final Fantasy 14, and I was like, I like MMOs. I guess I'll give it a go. But it's like £60, for the game, and then
Yeah.
the DLC, and then you have to pay monthly. And I'm like, I'm
Yeah, yeah,
getting
yeah. No,
mugged
that's
off here,
not.
right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I didn't get super into it. I like binged it. Okay, it was another one of these situations, right, where I was playing it and I was skipping all the story because you know me, I fucking hate story. And I have zero interest in Final Fantasy. But I love MMOs and I love, fucking fetch quests and murder quests. And I love just being
Mhm.
able to like fetch items and craft things. So I was like, oh, I really like it because you can make clothes, you can make armor, you can make jewelry, you can make all sorts of stuff in Final Fantasy 14, right? So I was like, damn, this shit's lit, right? But then everyone's like, oh, how are you enjoying Final Fantasy 14? What part are you at? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm like level 60 or something, or like I'm level 45. And they're like, oh, have you gotten to this point in the story? And I'm like, I don't know, have I? Like, fuck if I know. All I know is there was some robot or something, right? And they were like, wait, you're not watching the story? You're not reading it? And I'm like, I literally couldn't give a flying fuck. And then people get so angry. They're like, you're gonna hate the game because you're not listening to the story. And I'm like, I don't know what you want from me, bro. I'm enjoying it how I want to enjoy it. Like, why is that so wrong?
I don't understand. There seems to be a lot of purists out there that do think that there is only one
Yeah.
way to enjoy something. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm enjoying it at all, shouldn't that be like the baseline?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. But streamer, play video game the way I want it, right? Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
some
I
games you
see.
just won't play on stream, right?
Mhm.
Do you have games like that you just refuse to play on stream?
A couple. I have a couple for different reasons. Like I enjoy playing a lot of Apex, but I
Oh
have a
yeah.
twofold problem with it is that whenever I play it, I tend to forget that I have to entertain, which is problem number one.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
then my chat's just like, are they talking to us? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm on stream. Hi. And second, I tend to get very distracted. So my
Yeah.
skill is
Mm-hmm.
crap for some reason on stream.
Oh yeah.
I'm great off stream,
And I
but
think
on
that's
stream,
normal,
I'm
you
like
know.
terrible.
I think it's a real fucking talent seeing like really skilled gamers in
Oh,
FPSs also still manage to read and be entertained with chat. That's like
yeah.
next
Mhm,
level
mhm.
skills. Like I think people
Oh
really
yeah.
severely underestimate the skills that takes. Like holy crap, you know? Big what's the word? Big yay for those kind of streamers, you know what I mean? I totally
Mhm.
respect not playing Apex on stream. Saying that, if you ever want to play Apex on stream, I'm down for it. We played
I'd love
Fortnite.
to. I did
That
that
wasn't
with
bad.
yeah, yeah.
We can just
I
like be
played with
totally
Chris yesterday.
scuffed. We can just be totally scuffed for a stream. Yeah.
I wasn't bad yesterday. There's a new, and I'm kind of sad it's going, like game mode called Gun Run,
It's going?
which is like yeah, unfortunately like Respawn likes to put in limited time game
That's
modes that
fucking
get really
shit.
popular
I
and then they're
really
just like,
liked it.
"Never mind. Bye." And I'm like, "Bye.
I really liked
I
that
like
game
you."
mode.
Yes, exactly. Like, I like that. Oh my god. Oh.
When are they getting rid of it? How long is it going to stay for?
It was only there for 2 weeks. It was part
It's
of
already
the,
gone?
it leaves today. Today's the last day because it was part of an event. So we're getting something
Ah!
called Fright Night, I think.
That's fucking shit. I'm
So,
angry.
yeah.
I played it
I was
once.
too. Yeah.
Well, if you ever
It
want to
was
play
my favorite
CSGO,
gun
they've
mode.
got that exact game mode in CSGO. So, if you ever want to play that on CSGO, you let me know. We can we can play it on CSGO. LTMs, what is that? A testing ground for future game modes for Respawn. Oh, limited time modes. Right.
Mhm.
I know humans. I played it literally the next day. I played that game mode literally the next day. I realized when you said gun run that it's literally that game mode in CSGO. Yeah. I really like it.
Yeah.
Shame it's going. Hopefully they bring it back because I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I know a guy
I'm
who
hoping
does
you
that
do.
with COD. I can't fathom. Hi, Silver Medium. Welcome. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, gamers. Welcome. Let's see what you're up to. Yeah. The Silver Median. I can type. Totally type. I know. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. You're playing Warcraft? See, another MMO. Have you ever played Warcraft?
No, I have not.
Really? Not at all? Not ever? Not even like you tried it once?
No, again, because the fact that you have to pay for it, I just was like,
Right. Mm-hmm.
any game that I have to pay for entry and constantly do, I'm like, I don't. I've seen how I get with those. I don't have the wallet to afford that.
Completely understandable, honestly. I know someone that plays so much WoW that he can pay his subscription using in-game currency because he spends all like month grinding up the money in-game to be able to
Wow.
pay for his monthly subscription. Don't ask me how that works, but apparently that's a thing you can do. But for real. It's crazy, right? How much time you'd have to dedicate. Welcome on in, the raiders. I really appreciate the raid. I hope you enjoy time. Welcome on in. I'm doing my talk show, A Night in the Dungeons, with special guest Wyneria. Wow! Wyneria! Wow.
Raiders.
Did you say haters? Wow.
It's the
Toxic.
Raiders. Oh
Fucking
my
toxic. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. You could do that in EVE Online as well. Did you ever play EVE Online? That's the one with the starships. Spaceships? Stars in space shape star, you know what I mean, right? Yeah. Have you ever played EVE Online?
No, no, I feel like so many of these, like, there's only a couple that I'm like, I know that one. Like, no, I never played it. Don't know what that one is.
Yeah.
Don't know what that one is.
Yeah.
Because there's so many out there.
There's a lot, right? There's a lot. Have you played any MMOs other than Gaia Online?
There was one I played. I don't even know what it was called anymore. I played it for maybe like 2 months and then I found it really boring.
Really
Because
not your
the friend
kind
that
of
I was
game.
playing with put way more time into it and I didn't feel like putting in the
Oh.
effort to match there.
Yeah.
So I kind of just stopped
That's
playing.
frustrating. Yeah. Hi, welcome. You admire the social aspect of WoW, kind of like Twitch, honestly. I kind of get that, right? I kind of get that. I used to play a lot of Halo 3 when I was younger. I think I got my first Xbox when I was 10. I used some savings that my family put aside for me and bought an Xbox 360 because my older sibling refused to share the family console with me, so I bought my own. and I bought Halo 3 and I joined a clan that gamed competitively, and I'm pretty sure they took me on just because I was a girl. But you know what? That's fine. I'll accept that, you know? We'll take those sort of W's, right? But it was nice, the social aspect of gaming with people. Yeah. We used to play Halo literally every day. Are you good, Win?
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
you're
responding
good.
to a
You're
message
good.
someone sent me.
You're good. Oh, okay, yeah. Albion Online. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. You try to find a fantasy, but you burn out on MMOs. Did you cut your
That's what I
hair,
feel like
Win?
happens. No, I have numerous outfits.
I love this outfit.
Numerous,
It's very
numerous
cute.
outfits.
It's very cute.
I could swap into something comfy if you prefer.
You
Because
wear
you have quite
whatever the
the
heck you
mood.
want. Hi, Hannah. Welcome, welcome. Maybe in another life I'll play an MMO. You guys don't like MMOs either. I mean, obviously Silver Median likes MMOs. You're playing WoW. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoy your time here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you want to check out Silver Median, link is in chat. Boggies. Boggies. Yeah. Okay, I say Poggies unironically in real life now. And I
think
feel
that's
like I've
fine.
been tainted by Twitch.
I'd say Ayo.
Ayo. Ayo
I literally
Apex.
playing them like Ayo.
Thank you for the
This?
hydrate. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Same, bro. You say Ayo all the time. Win has many amazing outfits. I've seen quite a few of them. Ada, ada. Do you ada, ada? You do ada, ada, don't you?
Yeah. Ada, ada.
Oh, spicy. That was good. That was good. I feel showed up. Pleasantly showed up. That was worth it. You got me saying poggies in my head unironically. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope you all say poggies IRL and feel embarrassed and realize you're too chronically online like I am. Because that would make me feel better about me being chronically online. You know? Enjoy your soup. Enjoy your soup. That soup's in your lab, but that's okay. That's fine. Twitch talk has infected the way I talk now. I'm so glad. Wait, what is it? Poppers? No, poggies. Poggies. Poppers is something quite different. Superman time. Hi, welcome. Use the term stuffed.
Do you mind if I ask about the soup thing? Because you did Soupiversary.
Yeah,
and I don't know any idea what that is. I saw the video you put out, but I was like,
no
am I
context.
not smart enough to understand this?
So a year ago, right, I'll give the full backstory. It's a bit long. A year ago, at the end of September, I have endometriosis, right? And I think it was like the 1st of November, I was due for surgery for endometriosis. So I had abdominal surgery and stuff, and like they yanked a bunch of stuff out and whatever. And it's all good. Don't worry, it's all good. But I was streaming that night and I had to be nil by mouth, and you know, I don't know if anyone's ever had surgery, but it was like my first proper serious surgery, and I was nervous as fuck, but I hadn't really told my chat, I don't think. I was just like keeping it on the down low. No, I think I had told chat, but I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But I was really stressed about it. And I don't know about you, but when I get stressed, I get a bit, I don't know, fucking weird. And so I was streaming that night, and I was like, I'm just going to stream to as long as I can to distract myself, because if I'm not doing something to distract myself the night before surgery, I'm going to go fucking crazy, right? Like,
that makes
the
sense.
stress is just going to... So, I can't remember why I said soup. We were talking about something, we were playing Minecraft, and I said soup, and I was like, soup is a fun word to say, you know, like, soup, you know, soup. And then I said it for 13 hours. And
oh my god!
The link is in chat if anyone wants to watch the soupening video. It's like the highlight video of the 13 hours. But I ended stream and then went on, I raided into Onikana, and I kept saying soup, so she invited me to play more games with her on her stream, so I continued just saying soup for several hours, and then we made it a thing, and then I made the soup gacha, and now we just have soup here, now we just, we're all about soup here now, I guess, that's just how it is. So, yeah, so that's the Soupiversary, the soupening of 2021, yeah. That's it.
I think it's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I've been saying yeet sometimes out of Twitch chat, yeet. I think that comes from Vine, though. That's that origins from Vine. You know, this bitch empty. Yeet. You know. R.I.P. Vine. Loved Vine. Whoa, yeah, crazy. So, so I uploaded that new video, the soup Rickroll thing, in celebration of our anniversary of the soupening. Yeah. Someone asked if ketchup is soup and then derailed. Is that how it started? Ketchup is a soup, though. I believe it, right? It's like tomatoes in a sauce. It's a soup. Does Win play CS:GO? Have you ever played CS?
I haven't, to be 100% honest, the only game of that style, I guess you could say, if you could even qualify it as being that one, is Halo 4. I've never played CSGO.
Okay.
I've never played any of those games.
Valorant?
I've never played Call of Duty. I've never played Valorant. I've
I
wanted
could
to
see
get
you
into
enjoying
it.
Valorant. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard that too because I do play Overwatch. I
Mm-hmm,
pretty
mm-hmm.
much just currently play Overwatch. I used to play a lot of Fortnite, and mostly right now I just play Apex, and I'm excited tomorrow for Overwatch too.
Oh, are you? Are you gonna play it? Are you gonna stream it?
Yes, yes. I'm very
Nice,
excited for it.
nice. There you go, Malky. She does not play CS:GO. Malky's trying to recruit all my friends into playing CS:GO with us. Me and Malky play every Tuesday and Thursday. We play
Oh, that's
CS:GO.
cute.
I know, right? We have a little CS team. Yeah, we play CS together. So me and Malky are always like, play CS with us. You want to play CS? We'll teach you CS. Come play CS with us. So the offer is there. If you ever want to play CS:GO, me and Malky will help you. Yeah, you can play with us.
Good way to
Yeah.
learn, at least.
Huh?
It's a good way to learn, at least.
Exactly,
Better
right?
with people than by myself, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to play CS by yourself. It's awful. It's awful. Is the correct eating soup or drinking soup? You know what? Whatever floats your boat, samurai. You glug that shit. You fucking gurgle that shit if that's how you want to consume it. You know, like, go for it. Live your best life. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
You said soup lots last year because of me. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You're gentle. Yeah, Malky's good to play with. Win's gonna quick scope mid with Orb. You know, I think Win would fucking slap. You know? Fucking open. Yeah, I believe. I think you'd be real good at it. No, why? What's wrong with that? Ketchup on pizza, yes or no? Yeah, sure. I put barbecue sauce on my pizza.
Barbecue sauce is different. Ketchup, I feel like,
ketchup
no.
on everything. I used to eat ketchup
I don't
sandwiches.
really like sauce that is on my pizza, unless it's barbecue sauce or like a vinaigrette sauce, so yeah.
Out here inhaling that soup. Yeah, like Nunus from Teletubbies. Do you get Teletubbies in, I guess, non-UK countries?
Yeah. Well, I've never seen it, but I know what it is.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Teletubby
It
is,
runs
okay,
on
okay.
I think PBS, Public's broadcasting system.
Sure.
On cable, I think that's what it's called. It's like a government-funded network that has like sometimes Sesame Street. Arthur used to run on that back in the early 90s, whenever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweden had Teletubbies, or at least dubbed, of course. Right. Not that they really spoke English in Teletubbies, right? Only the narrator. Tinky Winky, Dipsy,
Kangaroo Land.
La La, Po.
Oh my god.
Po! Yeah.
You know the entire thing? Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah. Teletubbies, say hello, oh. I also know In the Night Garden, but I don't think that made it across seas. You know? Iggle,
I don't think I know what that is, no.
Here comes the Ninky Nonk. In the
No,
Night
I
Garden
definitely
is
don't know what that
honestly
is.
an experience. I think everyone should watch it once in their lives. I used to watch it with my baby cousin.
What's cute?
Yeah. It's an experience. Yeah. It's like an acid trip of a kid's show. Honestly, it's like an acid trip. Bananas in pajamas, yo, that shit slaps. Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Yeah, it's good. That's a good one. Bananas in pajamas are coming down in pairs. Yeah, that's a good show. Yeah, the one with the blanket, that's Iggle Piggle. I don't do it. Hi, Digital Blues. Welcome.
Learning so much.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know far too much about In the Night Garden. I liked the one that had OCD and used to wash everything it touched. Genuinely, it had a little a granny trolley thing. What's the granny trolleys with like 3 wheels? They're like little triangles, and they push them about to give them balance, whatever. There's a character in the Night Garden that has a granny trolley thing, and at the front of it is a little box that holds a bar of soap, and they go around and they clean everything with their bar of soap. That's genuinely what they do. Yep. Don't forget Barney and Friends. I can't remember the Barney song. In the Night Garden, thoughts make me cry. I gotta show you In the Night Garden. I'm gonna get you a clip. I'm gonna DM it to you. I can't show it on stream, I don't think. But In the Night Garden. Oh, Macca Packer. Yeah, it's truly something, honestly. An hour and 2-hour compilation of In the Night Garden. You know what? I'll send you that. You can put it on before you go to bed. You're so welcome.
Okay, I'm learning stuff, and some of it's partially concerning.
Yeah, the blimp they would hang out in was called the Pinky Ponk. The train was the Ninky Nonk. The blimp was the Pinky Ponk. Yeah. See, I just
Okay.
yeah. They all have fucked up
It's
names.
like she's trying to speak to me. I know it.
Yeah, it's like a whole new language. Yeah, welcome to my garden. The show went through some changes in the US, but we had back in the 90s under the name Shining Time Station. What the fuck is that?
No clue.
Oh, I always wonder if Americans know Thomas the Tank Engine. Wait, Thomas the Tank Engine was called Shining Time Station? What the fuck kind of name is that? Why didn't they keep Thomas the Tank Engine? Oh, Winspace Lamel.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that's the Barney song. Yeah, I love you, you love me. You know, back when I was a kid, right? I grew up in London. For those that didn't know, I'm from London, so kids used to sing really fucked up versions of songs like the Barney song.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Like I hate you, you hate me. Let's set out and kill Dipsy with a baseball bat and a bullet to the head. Sorry, la la, Dipsy's dead. Anyway.
It's accurate.
So
explains the whole night in the dungeon. Got it. Okay. Setting the path early. Noted.
So yeah, we used to sing fucked up versions like that. I'm so cute. Wait, thank you. Stop letting them know we're weird, Petri. It's fine. They know what they're in for. It's all good.
Oh yeah.
Watch something called Little Cook. Oh, you mean Big Cook, Little Cook? Did that ever make it across seas? Encore, boys. Does Windstream? Yeah, Windstreams. You should go check it out. Yes. The link keeps popping up in chat, but if you missed it, Wyneria. There you go. It should be at the top of the chat now. Or if that doesn't work, because who knows if that works on mobile, because it never comes out on mobile at the same time.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There's a link in chat. Yeah. Go check out Win. She's a very good streamer. Very fun. Very entertaining. Very cute. Very cute models.
Oh, Petri. If you're in my community and you haven't followed Petri, I'm gonna find you later.
Oh, that's a threat I hope you keep to.
Yeah, absolutely. My chat knows I will follow through.
Can vouch. Win is based. So I live in SA. Where's SA? South. Wait, don't tell me. South.
You'll never believe it when he tells you.
No, no, don't tell me. I'm not even reading chat. I refuse. No spoilers. I'm gonna get it. It's not South. It's gonna be South Australia. No, it's not South Australia. It's got to be America, right? Only Americans write the places they're from with SA, right? No, it's not America. Is it actually South Australia?
No.
What? Where are you from? What is
He's
this?
From South Africa.
South Africa. Oh, you know that actually makes sense. That's the only country that I think would make sense for it to be described as an initial. I'm sorry, Americans. When you're American, I'm gonna ask you, why is it when people ask where Americans are from, they respond with their state? Soup Albuquerque. That's a good answer.
That's because I think a lot of people, when this is one of those, this is gonna be a partially difficult, to be short answered with, because in the same way that countries have their own cultural identity, to say that all of America, there's some stereotypes that are, you could easily classify to, all Americans. But in the same way that UK, there's clearly differences between, the mainland British people that are in North Ireland, people that are in Wales, people that are in Scotland. It's the same thing in America. If you say that you're from a place in the South, most people, you as a British person will be like, oh, what do we do? But to an American, everybody's like, my condolences. And because that comes with the implication that you are slow, courteous, but a little stupid.
Yeah.
So that's why they tell you their state, is because it kind of gives an implication to other people. But we tend to forget that when we're talking to people that aren't Americans, that nuance is kind of lost. But that doesn't stop us from being like, oh, I'm from Georgia, I'm from Maine, I'm from, California.
Right.
There are some places that kind of carry their own image, though. If you say California, some people, even if you're not necessarily American,
Cali
they have an idea.
Right? Everyone knows a Cali.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's some that carry an implication, but that's why.
Yeah, a bit like Florida. Everyone knows about Florida man.
Condolences to all Floridians.
or Texas. Texas is another
Oh
one.
yeah.
I think everyone
Hmm.
just know. But any other
Oh
state,
yeah.
fuck if I know. Tell
Yeah,
me, like,
exactly.
what was it? Someone said they were from. Someone was talking about Washington and then Washington D.C. And they were like, "Oh, do
Mm.
you know the difference?" I was like, "No. Do I look like I'm fucking American? Like, what do you
Washington
expect?"
is 2 states up from California on the West Coast. Washington D.C. is the capital where Congress is.
You know, someone
There you
said that
go.
yesterday, and I still don't remember it. Yep. It's never going in. I'm sorry, Americans. It's never going in. I love you guys, but it's never going in.
DC is District of Columbia. That's what it means. Washington,
Oh.
District of Columbia.
Oh, so DC is the one in a state. It's not a state. It was you that
Yeah,
said
it
it.
is.
See, there you go,
Yeah.
Auntie. That's
Yeah,
how little I remembered it. I'm so
When someone
sorry.
call you Americans, everybody else in America. That's because I think it's kind of weird to call yourself United. We're the Uniteds. So it's just,
I'm
you know.
USian.
Yeah.
USAian. Yeah, it's me, a
I think it
USAian.
just sounds a little strange. Yeah. Because Canada's got their own thing. They don't call themselves necessarily North Americans, but they
Right.
call themselves Canadians.
Yeah.
So I guess America just kind of decided we were going to do this, and then everybody else was like, "All right, we'll come up with our own phrases."
I'm a USer.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be part of this community. I love chatting with foreigners. Bro. It is a bit strange sometimes when, like, I guess because I feel like a lot of American streamers have majority American viewers a lot of the time, I guess because time zones. But then
I don't.
you don't think so?
No, that's what I was saying. Is that Samurai who was talking? He's actually the second
Oh
person
yeah,
that
you're
ever
South
followed me.
African, right?
He's South
Yeah.
African. And he's
Hmm.
been to almost every single one of my streams. But we
Aw.
have like a number of different hours between our time zones, but he's
Yeah.
still there.
You
Like
know,
he
I have.
literally is number 12 on my follower list. The first 10 are like close friends of mine. He was
Oh.
number 2. That was not a person that I knew.
Yeah.
And he's been to
Yeah.
almost every stream since then. But I have people that are from Europe. I have a couple of people that live in Australia in my streams. I have a number of people
Mm-hmm.
that are from the Philippines. That's someone that recently moved to Taiwan. Unfortunately, my time zones are kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Most of them are predominantly American, but the people that are not, they're quite abundant. Like I have a number of British mods. So
Why do VTubers
yeah.
never have hard liquor on their uwu aesthetic? Like, I want to see bottles of scotch on this table. Well, okay, so the thing is, with my talk show, right, I offer each guest a menu, and there are hard
Mhm.
liquors on there. There are hard liquors.
Mhm.
I think there's even whiskey on the list. If not, I need to add it. But yeah, this is what Win picked. She picked cookies, boba tea, and matcha Swiss rolls. I put some mochi and some peach juice or something. I don't fucking know. It's cute. I thought it matched the aesthetic, you know. But we also got Domino's, KFC, a bunch of other food and drinks options. Yeah. So it'll be different every episode. Yeah. The majority of Petri's chat is Australian like her. I will ban you, Harley. I will like actually ban you. We do have a lot of Australians though, weirdly, considering the time zone. Like Fuzz, lowercase is it must be what super early in the morning for you. No, boba tea. Never heard of it. Is it good?
What?
You've never heard of boba? Damn.
I always feel so strange when people say that because I'm like, with as culturally phenomenal as and relevant as it is, how do you still not have it?
Right,
Is it just
exactly.
not close, or you haven't gone out of your way to find it?
It's almost 4 a.m. Go to bed.
Oh
Jesus
my
fucking
god, go to
Christ.
bed!
Go to bed. What the fuck? My time zone is 6 hours in advance to EST. Wait, no, that makes you like almost the same time zone as me, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm like
He's not that much
5
off.
hours ahead of EST. God, I hate time zones. It's a fucking. Why can't the world just
I don't
exist
like
on
to chew
one
my
time?
teeth.
What did you say?
One of your chats said, I don't want to chew my teeth, and I was like, understood. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Booba tea. Yeah, I'll drink booba tea any day. I actually don't like tea.
Oh, yeah.
I hate tea. Tea is fucking
What?
rancid. It's like
Really? All tea?
yeah, it's gross. Get that shit out. No, I don't
Oh
like
my
it.
god.
Yeah. That'd be
That's
GMT, yeah. Oh,
that's
yeah.
actually really sad
It's
because in
like
the South, like sweet tea is what you grew up on. Like at dinner, people will offer you water or sweet tea.
no,
So
water.
this completely blows my mind.
I mean, even in the UK, tea is the thing. You go to someone's house and the first thing they say is, "Do you want a cup of tea?" Like, and you're like, "Bleh." No, and people are like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, yeah, bro, it's not that I don't want to drink your tea, it's I don't want tea. And they're like, do you want coffee instead? And I'm like, no, get that shit out of my face. Like, if it's a hot liquid, if it's some fucking leaf juice, I don't want it. I don't want your fucking leaf juice, alright? Leaf juice fucking sucks. Sure, call it leaf juice, call it leaf tea, call it fucking leaf soup. I don't fucking care. I'm not drinking it. I'm not drinking it. I've tried cold tea. I want to try like cold coffee, but yeah,
Oh, I love cold
it's all
coffee.
just gross. It's all just gross.
That's fair.
Thank you for the hydrate comment. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Why, you're
that's so
welcome.
funny.
Hot chocolate is the best. Okay. I mean, no. It's hot. I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. One of your chat gets it exactly. In the South, if you ask for tea, the assumption is you're getting sweet iced tea by default.
Right.
If you want something else, you have to ask for it. Exactly. Yeah. And it's like if you ask for soda, it's going to be Coke by default unless you specifically ask for something else.
Yeah, and oh, I found that when I went to America, you ask for lemonade and they give you lemon juice. That shit's weird. Why is it called lemonade if there's no aid in it? You know what I mean? Why don't you call it lemon juice? I don't understand. America, explain. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Can I give you a Monster Energy drink instead of tea? I will fucking drink that in a heartbeat. Yeah, give me the caffeine. I like that caffeine.
Oh my god.
Caffeine shit good. Do you drink energy drinks?
Yes, I do. I have a Red Bull next to me right now.
Nice. On my level, I like it when I love you. You're the best. She
too,
wants
Patrick.
liquor for lunch and dinner. Yeah, fucking bet. I'll take liquor instead of tea. Sorry, you haven't got any water. You've only got tea. Sure, bet. Give me your whiskey. I'll fucking drink that instead. You know what I mean? Bet you'd be like
Pineapple
confused.
Monster. Is that the tropical one? Ooh, because that's what I have.
Oh no, I always drink Ultra, the white one.
Really? I used to drink one that was like, you might know it. It used to be a Monster lemonade. They don't sell them anymore. There used to be a Monster pink lemonade. They stopped selling it for like 2 years. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice. I like pink lemonade.
It was delightful, and you can't find it anymore.
You have the white one open right now. Oh my god, twinsies, panda, twinsies. LaCroix. How do you say that? LaCroix. Is it LaCroix?
LaCroix.
Isn't that just soda water?
Yes.
Gross. Gross. It's just nasty.
Interesting.
You drink it?
Yes.
No.
Oh my god. So disappointing.
Well, what do we call it here? We don't call it I don't think soda water is even the right word for it, right? Any Brits in chat help me out? Win saying yes is so sad.
This is farted.
You have Monster Pink lemonade, but only the no sugar version, weirdly. Oh, so I guess we got to go Australia for the Monster Pink lemonade. You want to go Australia? Tonic water, seltzer tonic. Yeah, is it tonic? Is like, what did you say it was called? Sorry, you're eating.
LaCroix. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to
Is that the same as tonic water?
No,
Okay.
tonic water you typically put in like liquor and stuff. This is just imagine somebody took the flavoring out of Coke and instead, as my chat would love to say, a breeze of a fruit died inside it.
Yeah. Sparkling water. Yeah, that shit's still nasty. There's nothing worse than when you go to buy a bottle of water and you realize the only water left is the sparkling water because no one likes the fucking sparkling water, okay? I'm sorry, that's just nasty. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Tonic water is better. Hi, Melon!
Sitting right here.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Melon Pantsu. Welcome on in. How was your stream, Melon? I was hanging out Melon's stream earlier. Melon, I think you like Melon. Have you met Melon Pantsu?
Yeah, Melon. She's been in my stream a few times.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I feel like you two would really get along. Same energy, same energy. Welcome, friends. Welcome. I need to burp, but I don't want to burp in the middle of welcoming you. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. My name is Petri. This is Wyneria. We're doing our talk show, A Night in the Dungeons. Wyneria is my special guest today. Heck yeah. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream, Melon? Oh my god, what were you playing? I remember, but I don't remember. I was literally watching it earlier. Melon Pants.
Final Fantasy 14.
It was Final Fantasy 14. Oh, yeah, I think I missed that then. Damn, how was Final Fantasy 14? Did you guys have a good time? Melon's doing a subathon at the moment. Are you winning, Melon? Are you winning? I love your faces. Oh, we love you too, Melon. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. I hope you enjoy your time here. Welcome, welcome. May your stay in my dungeons be pleasant and damp. Welcome. Welcome. Jason, thank you for sifting it. Gubby to Melon. Enjoy your emotes, my friend. Enjoy your emotes. Heck yeah. Mostly spooky videos today and a little end welcome. Very nice. Very nice. We were just talking about drinks. The difference between British and American drinks. Like La Croix. Did I say it right that time? La Croix. Yeah, I'm learning. Oh, God, your neck. Are you good? You good?
Sorry. Yeah, I wish I could drink something.
That's great. No, I love that. Yeah. I also get all fucked up when I drink. Yeah.
I know what you mean. That's not the kind of fucked up I mean.
Welcome. Thank you again for it. I really appreciate it.
Nice honesty, though.
Well, your hips went all the way to the left and then all the way to the right. Like, you went sideways. You know, it was truly a talent. I'm impressed, quite honestly. I'm impressed. Most wholesome stream ever. Are you sure about that? Oh, okay. So we started watching Humans, what's it called again? Cyberpunk Edge Runners, the anime. Have you watched it?
I have not. I've seen clips from it, and I probably will watch it because it looks really cool, and I'll probably end up playing Cyberpunk because of it, though. Yeah,
I think literally the same. So listen, okay, I don't have good memory. So I really like the music, so I was like, oh, I should watch the anime, I should watch the anime. Please go follow Melon, by the way. I should watch the anime, so I started watching the anime last night. I got a few episodes in, I think 3 episodes in, and I thought it would be like most anime where it's like kind of censored and it's like kind of suggestive, but it's not like lewd. No, they've gone full cyberpunk. There's like full on, like, sure it's only a few frames, but there's some straight up sex scenes, like horny noises and all. There was one guy with a dick pump. He's just sitting there chilling and the dick pump's going wee 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 wee. You know what I mean? On his pee-pee. Full-on dick pump action. Yeah, it was wild. I was truly shocked. That's not a spoiler. It's like the first episode in. So, I like the pastry and the mochi on the table. Fancy detail. Thank you. I was requested by Win. I give all my guests a menu before they come on. So,
okay.
Provide snacks. Yeah. Food and drink provided. Whether it's drinkable and eatable, then it's debatable. But I provided it. It's very wild. Yeah. Melon, have you watched that anime? Have you watched it? Oh my god. What was the most recent anime you watched? Because you watch a lot of anime, don't you? Wait, no, you read more manga than you watch anime?
But I do, we just finished in my server, we're watching, Gurren Lagann, and we're gonna start watching Akame ga Kill, because I haven't seen that, but I wanted to.
Okay, that burp finally made its way out. I'm so sorry. I feel a lot better now.
You're fine. I feel better.
Excuse me. I gotta head out for a couple hours. Okay, bye. The dick pump one. I'm gonna need a link for science. It's on Netflix. It's the Edge Runners anime. It's pretty good, Melon. It's pretty good. I'd recommend it. Disgusting. You're welcome. You're so welcome. I'm here all week. Yeah. Thank you. It was a good burp, right? That one came from the toes. I was suppressing it, I didn't want to burp right as it got rated. It was a monstrous burp, I wanted to maintain some kind of decorum. Thank you. I'm stinky. I know. Thank you. Good base. Thank you. Do you burp on stream? Yeah. You do, don't you?
No.
No?
I tend to mute myself. I think I've only ever been captured doing it like once. I won't lie that whenever I'm in like voice chat in my server, though, I'm like, I'm not on stream anymore. Yep.
I'm a burp now. Yeah,
yep.
Out of
I have the problem enough whenever I hiccup, so I don't really need them to start being like, oh, they're noises, they're so... Shut up, they're not cute. Leave me alone.
Thank you for the resub, Funawin. Thank you. I resubbed just because...
just resubbed for 3 months. I sub just because of the burp.
Why, thank you. I hope you enjoy your emotes, my friend. Yeah. How unladylike of you. Listen, right? We're fucking anime girls on the internet. Is there any need to be ladylike? No. Suck my fucking pee-pee. Like, do I give a fuck? No. In fact, even when I used to be a flash tuber, right? Did you know I used to be a flash tuber? I used to be an Overwatch streamer. Yeah, I used to be an Overwatch streamer. before I was a
that's
VTuber.
cool.
Cringe. And yeah, no, yeah, everyone used to rate my burps. And I've never given a fuck.
Oh my god.
Never given a fuck. 1 to 10, how good was that burp? You know, sometimes some people still do it. Yeah, yeah. People that know me from back then sometimes still do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, welcome. Hello, you beautiful nerd. Aw, Win, you're a beautiful nerd. Aw. Also, hi, Carmine. Welcome. Good to see you again. 5.5. Oof. It's pretty mid. Human flesh. Cringe. Yeah, right. Shed the mortal flesh. Become anime girl.
Yes, there is perfection in anime waifu.
Right, exactly, right.
Mhm,
Why would you
mhm.
want mortal flesh when you can be all of this, right? My hands aren't all of this, right? See? Yeah. I'm not nerd, I'm geek. Do you think there's a difference between nerd and geek? You personally, Win. You personally.
I to be honest, I used to think they were interchangeable. I ended up calling my artist a nerd once, and he said a geek once, and he said I'm a nerd. And he sent me a diagram
My
where
God,
apparently,
really?
like, if you're a geek but you're smart but socially inept, you're a geek. And I was like, what?
That's
But
like the
apparently, a
nerdiest shit
nerd is
ever.
that having social skills but being like super intelligent. And I was like, huh, I'm a nerd. Interesting.
Oh,
And it stuck with me because it was like, wow. I'm this one. And I was like, bro, what?
Thank you for follow. Welcome.
It's so funny.
Damn. I mean, I didn't know that. It's fine.
What?
I'm fine. Yeah,
What
no, I'm
was
fine.
that?
I was trying to fix something, but I was like, nah, it's not happening. It's just gonna stay scuffed. It's fine. No one notice. It'll be fine.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, bless you. Yeah, if you haven't followed Win, I'm gonna shout out again. Yeah. Yeah, because my thing, I it's meant to like do it every few minutes, but I don't be doing it. You know what I mean? We'll do it every. Yeah, that will fix it. Yeah, we'll do it like that.
Appreciate it.
There you go. Boom. Yeah. Poggies.
Very poggies.
Very poggies.
I say poggers in real life. I never said poggies, but now I may end up accidentally picking up that habit.
So you say poggers in real life, but you don't say poggies?
Yeah, I say poggers. Hey, let's sell poggers, you bitches.
Do you say cringe? Fucking cringe. L ratio. You know.
Oh man. Please don't ratio me on like live Twitch.tv. I'll never recover.
Harley says, so Win, if you could be any animal, real or fantasy, what would it be?
Probably a tie between a polar bear and a snow leopard. Just because I really want to pet a polar bear. So if I could be
really
one...
into the winter.
Yeah, which is
I'm, like,
strange because I'm not the best
that.
with certain cold.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Any reason why you love winter so much?
The part of it is because this is gonna sound partially strange, but in my household, when it came to like winter and Christmas, we always decorated things the way my mom did, and I was always a fan of like white, silver, light blue, that sort of color aesthetic.
Yeah.
But she always tended to decorate things more in like the red, green, brown fashion. So as I finally moved away from my mom's house, I noticed that there were places out there that did the whole, winter wonderland theme in the whole, white, silver, blue, those kind of things. And I always thought it was so gorgeous because I always thought there was more than one thing to represent, the holiday season with. But people always tend to do, red, brown, green, that kind of thing. And I just thought it was so boring. But then I realized it was more because I enjoy the sense of the fall the most, I would probably say, the fall and winter. Because currently, like, not even a couple of feet away from me, I have one of those Bath and Body Works diffusers. Yeah. And I have a couple for winter that I'm waiting to swap out as soon as winter gets here.
Saying, the moment it turned October, I was like, boom, the pumpkin candle's going on. It's on.
Yes! Yes! I have a candle called Frozen Lake, bro. It's like one of those three wick candles. I love it.
Very nice. Hell yeah. Aw, it's been a hot minute, ladies. It's exciting to see you collab. Heck yeah! Aww. Good to see you. Welcome, Kangalot. Welcome. I only hear one other VTuber use Poggies, and he's not someone you want to emulate. One other VTuber. Well, now I kind of want to know who it is. Poggies! I say Poggies all the time. Like, no joke, all the time. What was I going to say? Do people ever compare you to Elsa from Frozen? Is that like a pet peeve?
I've only had one.
Only
No,
one person,
I've only
really?
ever had one person ever do that. Yeah, they were like, "Oh, it's VTuber Elsa," and I was like,
Ooh,
"Please don't say that. I don't want Disney to
cringe.
come after me."
Mhm,
I was like,
mhm.
"We're not," because I do like the movie. I do empathize with the way that she felt in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
But
right.
before she came along, Tangled and Rapunzel was my favorite princess. So
Mm.
it doesn't offend me. It's just I feel like if you're comparing, I would ask partially, are you comparing me just on the fact that she's considered like this super huge, almost perfect all the time princess? Definitely not me. Definitely
She's a
not. But if
queen,
it's just the fact that
actually.
she like, yeah, yes, now she's a
The
like what, a
Queen
spirit, I think
Elsa.
is what she is, the fifth spirit, whatever it was from the second movie.
Sure,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Can you tell I've seen both movies?
I have seen both movies. It's just been it's been a while. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while.
Hmm.
The second movie was good though.
Yes, it was. It wasn't as good as the first one, but I did like some of the music better in this one,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
admittedly.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Is there a particular animal you would like to be?
Oh, I think I'd be a phoenix. I think a phoenix just sums me up
Really?
pretty well. Yeah, I think so. Right? I mean, I fucking love fire. Or a dragon. Or a dragon. Fire breathing,
Hmm.
funny, fucking money, gold hoarding. You know, yeah, I'd
Hmm.
be a fucking dragon or a phoenix. I have one. I have one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like that sums me up pretty well. I'm a dragon in D&D. I play D&D with some of my mods.
Oh, that's
I'm a
cute.
dragon. Big titty goth dragon GF. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
With lots of fire abilities, obviously. Yeah. Crimson Fatalis is coming. What does that mean? What's that? What's that? I've never experienced snow. More like hail. Do you get snow a lot? Wait,
Yeah.
no, would that be doxing? Never mind. Forget I said that. I don't know if that'd be doxing. Can confirm she is a gold hoarder. No, you don't know, Harley. You don't know anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's
Okay. And no, it's not doxing.
okay.
In
Okay.
in the South, you don't. I've told people that I don't technically live in the South anymore, but you got
Mm.
snow. I was down there for I'll just say more than 20 years. We only ever saw it 3 times.
Only
That was
three
it.
times?
3 times.
Wow.
And that was like more than that was like staying on the ground for more than a couple of hours and not immediately melting
It's
three
kind of
times.
like that in London.
One
Yeah.
I don't remember. There's just photos of me being a very young child in the snow. One was the like just like 2 3 years ago.
Hmm.
Where I am now, it is a ridiculous amount of snow.
Oh,
I will say
really?
that I live like in the north, so I went from like no
Oh.
snow to like I have to get a winter jacket. My aunt was like, "Are you having? Do you have a winter jacket?" And I said, "What?" And she's like, "Do you have one? Do you need one?" I said, "What's a winter
Aw.
jacket? Like a hoodie?" And she said, "Oh God,
Aw.
no!" And I was like, "What's a winter jacket?" She's like, "You don't have one?" I said, "We don't need them. What are you talking about?" And she's like, we'll take you. And I was so concerned what she meant.
Aw.
And she was like, here's this giant puffy jacket. And I said, I thought these things were just like a meme. She's like, no, honey, they're not a meme. I was
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's kind of like that in London though, you know? Like there's
like,
snow. Like sure it sometimes occasionally snows. I guess cuz London's so much warmer because of the city and the pollution and stuff, but
mm-hmm.
it never settles. If it does, it's like a rare
Mm-hmm.
occasion. More I think in more recent years it's been settling more because global warming, but we don't talk about that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like growing up, I've never had snow. Never had snow. The fact, like, I had a few Christmases or like a few winters or whatever where I've
Mm-hmm.
stayed outside of London as a kid or whatever. And I remember like the first times actually properly seeing snow, and it's like, whoa, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's mind
Mm-hmm.
blowing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The protective layer of pollution. Oh yeah, we love that one. We do, we do. The smog of London.
Crazy though.
Yeah.
So it is as bad as like people talk about?
It's like, okay, so I travel a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you get on the train in London, right, you're so used to the air and stuff. You're so used to the air. You get on the train in London and then you get off the train outside of London and you take your first breath of air, like actually outside of London. It's like, wow, that's what oxygen feels like. It
Holy
genuinely like
shit.
feels different. Yeah, yeah. I always thought the snow was only in movies when I was little. It's crazy, right? I don't think we get snow in the UK like we do in other countries though. But what do I know, right? So I guess some people would have different experiences, yeah, depending on where you are. It's crazy. It's crazy. I find it hard to fathom what it's like in Australia, you know? Imagine being hot in Christmas. No, I can't
Oh
can't.
my God. Yeah. I guess the idea of a white Christmas has to seem so weird
It's so
to people in
embedded in our
Australia.
culture, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Freaky.
And culture like that kind of spreads, so I have to wonder, like what they thought it meant. Like people that had no idea that apparently there were like pounds of snow.
Mm.
Experiencing the fire of Hades? Goodness. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I think I'll pass, you know? I think I'll stick to my cold winters. Yeah. You've been to the US? Where has the worst pollution? Well, I mean, I've only been to Florida, so um London was definitely a lot worse than Florida. It's because London is so compact, you know? The buildings are so close together, and there used to be a lot of like factories and shit. I don't fucking know. It's bad. It's not good in London. It's not good.
Mhm.
And I don't think I've ever been somewhere as like polluted as London. But I mean, I haven't been to a whole lot of places, so who knows? Who knows? Ask someone that's more traveled, more worldly, I guess. Ever
Where
experienced
would
the
you like to go?
worst? Where would I
Like in
like to
regards to the
go?
US?
In
You
the
said you've only been to
US?
Florida. Yeah, and otherwise. So I'm just curious because when some people hear stuff about the US, it always tends to be like specific areas.
I want to go New York, right? That's like one
That
of
makes
those
sense.
big places. I want to go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Broadway. That's in New York, right?
Mm,
I think.
yeah.
Broadway. Yeah, I want to go Broadway. I want to go Broadway. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
Florida counts.
Though we really wish we could get rid of it.
I don't know. I like Florida. Why do you hate Florida so much? What's the deal?
Part of I'm going to be as loose with this as I can, but part of
Uh-huh.
the problems that they talk about is governmental problems. It's one of the worst states for like social services. For
Mm,
one, it's a state where a lot of older people retire, so it's a very red state to start with. The second one is that it's just considered like one of those states that's like big on tourism, so people that live there tend to
right.
end up being, so that
Oh yeah.
and the
Yeah.
idea of it's very susceptible to the economic problems. So there's unfortunately
Oh
a
yeah.
number of, because it is a tourist city, there are a number of,
It's
you know,
it's bad.
poor and
Like
homeless population
when
there.
I went to Disney, it's like the moment
Oh
you
yeah,
get like
that's
10 minutes
oh yeah.
around Disney, it looks great. It's gorgeous. Everything's
Oh yeah.
manicured and pretty. 20 minutes outside of
Mhm.
Disney, fuck me. There are so many abandoned, empty
Yes.
buildings.
Yes.
It's desolate. I
Absolutely.
saw like a homeless person sleeping on a bench. Like it's just
Yeah.
really sad. Like the only places I saw were like tourist stay areas. Oh, can
Mhm.
you hear Saxon? Saxon, what's wrong, baby? Come
Mm.
here. My cat. I'm sorry, he gets lonely.
Aw. That's so cute though.
Come
There's no
here,
problem with that.
baby. Yeah, come here. Yeah, baby, come here. Big chongus. Yeah, big chongus. Yeah, Saxon. Yeah? Can you hear him? Yeah, come here. I'm
Yeah.
here. Come on,
Oh,
baby.
that's so cute.
Yes, come here. Yes, Saxon. Yes, I hear you. Yeah, baby, come here. Yeah, it's okay. Where
It's
are
so
you?
adorable.
I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get him. He keeps crying. Hold on. Bear with me a second.
No worries.
Oh, of course, he stopped crying. I'm gonna go check on him anyway. I'm gonna go check. I'll be a
Go for
second.
it,
I'll
go
be
for
just a second. Baby.
It's adorable.
Okay, he's gone again. Sorry about that. He's
You're fine.
okay.
That's adorable.
He's okay. He does that sometimes. He gets real
Big
lonely.
fan. Hi. Hello, everybody. Yes, yes. Big fans. I'm a big fan of me too.
Ah, he's okay. He's okay, I promise. Yeah. He's a rescue kitty, so he has like abandonment
Aw.
issues because
Mhm.
we don't know how he got to the rescue, but when he was at the rescue, he was
Mm.
adopted once and then they brought him back. And then
Oh.
we adopted him a while after, so he spent a lot of time in the rescue. And yeah,
Yeah.
he just seems to be really afraid that he's going to be left alone. And yeah, if we're both streaming, he's like, "Where have you gone? Like, I'm all on my own. Where are you? Where are you?" And so he starts like yowling across the house. So sometimes you can
That's
hear it, and it just is like,
adorable.
"Wow," you know. Oh, he's fine. Once he comes and sees me, and he
Aw.
gets a little stroke, he fucks off. He's like, "Okay, I'm going back to bed now. Bye." You know, he
Oh,
don't
you're
give a
still here.
fuck.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, literally, he just wants reassurance that he's not home alone. Even though he can hear us talking, you know, I guess he just wants that attention. I don't know. He's
Mhm.
okay though. He's okay. He's okay.
Adorable.
London is insanely polluted. Don't forget they had issues of rickets in the 1800s due to lack of vitamin D from sunlight because too much pollution. Yeah, there was also an
Oof.
incident, I think in the I don't know what year, some time ago, in the last like 100 years or so, where it got so polluted that people
Yeah,
were
yeah,
choking
yeah.
and dying and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
I think that was like it was back in the 40s, 50s. It wasn't that long ago. I
Sometime
remember people
during the
talking.
Queen's reign. I don't
Yeah, yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was
Yeah.
in like the middle, like right. It was like in like the first 10 years of her reign.
Yeah, exactly. I saw it on The
Yeah.
Crown. That's how I know it's during the
Yeah,
Queen's reign.
yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it before that, but I saw it explored more there. So yeah, because it was like the Great London Smog is what they were talking about.
Sure, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm completely uneducated about it. All I know is what I saw on The Crown. Not gonna lie. Win has usurped the stream. Yes, Win's stream now. I'm sorry. It's Win's stream now. It deserved, honestly. It
I will
deserved.
treat you all kindly.
Hi, Mechanoms. Win is more British.
I'm
I'm gonna fucking quit. I just end the stream,
my
nuke
God.
my account. I'm gone. I'm done.
Rip.
Oh, where did I put it? I had something that I was gonna ask. Oh, okay. What kind of sandwiches do you like? Malky works at Subway, right? I like to tell everyone this. Malky works at
That's
Subway.
cute.
So what is your Subway order? I mean, do you even eat Subway? I just
Yeah.
made that assumption.
I
What do
just
you get
had
at Subway?
Subway last night,
Oh,
actually.
you did? You talking about me? Yeah, I do Malky. Yeah. What would you order? What would you wait if Malky was serving you a Subway? What would you order?
I would order probably a pepperoni, just pepperoni, which is weird because a lot of people are like, "That's it." Yes,
Just bread and pepperoni.
Yeah, bread and pepperoni. Yeah. Then I would probably put like cheddar, white cheddar, or Swiss cheese, depending. And I do no lettuce. People are always surprised with this, and I'm like, tomato,
No
onions,
lettuce?
no
No,
lettuce,
nah,
no
fair enough.
lettuce.
Same.
No,
Yeah,
don't.
same.
No, just stop putting that on my sandwich. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. Put it down. Put it down. I don't want that. When people are like, you don't want any? No, it tastes like nothing. I hate pointless carbs. Put it down.
It's not carbs though, right?
Well, I mean, it fills you up for no good reason, and I'm like, no, I want meat and tomatoes and
Fair
onions
enough.
in there.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I would probably put pickles on it, and a godly amount of pickles. Yes, I love pickles. Yes.
All right. You do you, right? You do you.
The judgment in that answer. Oh, pickles.
Ew,
I didn't say I wanted pickled vodka. I just want pickles.
It's disgusting. I'm a pickleless person, you know.
Oh my god.
Pickles are
so
a fan
sad.
favorite. Don't listen to Petri. Shut up, Malky. You don't know anything. Pickles are a great Petri shish. No, you guys don't know anything. Get out. You don't know anything. No.
Oh my god.
You put things on your sandwich for crunch. Pickle. You all fucking like. Okay, I'm doing a pickle poll. Pickle poll time.
Yes, let's go.
Pickle poll.
Substantiate me.
Pickles. No pickles. Crunch pickle. Yeah, that'll do. No additional votes because fuck you. Poll started. I'm not having anyone rig this poll. This is a pickleless stream. Pickles for life. Sour crunch.
Pickles.
Nah, gross. I'm sorry. Pickles are gross. Pickles are fucking gross. No.
No, pickles are nice.
If you're making your own sandwich at home, right? Do you butter both the slices of bread? Or just one slice of bread?
What do you mean, butter or put mayonnaise? Because I don't put butter on my sandwiches.
You put mayo on your sandwiches?
Yes.
That's worse than the pickles.
No,
The fuck? They don't use butter? Wait, is it not common to use butter in America?
we don't know. Like, the only thing that people would put butter on is like a grilled cheese. They would put it on the outside, and that's how they would like fry it in the pan.
I'm never
I think I
eating
just blew her
sandwiches in
mind.
America. What the fuck? You got some weird fucking sandwiches, bro. Something wrong with your country, man. Nah, this is wrong. As a French person, mayo hate offends me. Listen, I've had sandwiches from Tesco meal deals that use mayo instead of butter, but if I'm making a sandwich at home with my own bread, I'm using fucking butter, mate. Like, I'm buttering that bread.
What?
I'm buttering that bread.
Do you want butter on like turkey or something? What do you put on your sandwich?
Butter? What do you mean?
Like, in your sandwich, what do you put in it?
Like cheese and ham and chicken.
You want butter on your cheese and ham?
Yeah. Although I do think butter in America is different to butter in the UK. right? I think it might be slightly
Maybe?
different. Petri,
That's
while
possible.
Sweden too puts butter on sandwiches, on a worldwide culture scale, we are the weird ones. What the fuck? I do
Hey!
bite me. Bruh.
Oh my god.
Okay, butter in UK versus US. Okay. Yep. Did you mean? Yeah. Typically churned longer than American butter, European butter has between 82 and 85% butter fat, according to the European Union regulations. Wow. It also has a richer taste, softer texture, and is brighter yellow than American counterpart. Okay, great. What does this teach me about sandwiches? Why don't you put butter in your sandwiches?
Like, we've always been raised to put mayonnaise. Like, my mom was like, do you want mayonnaise on it? And the answer to the question, it's mayonnaise on both sides.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask. You put mayonnaise on both sides. When I was growing up, my childhood best friend, I used to go to her house all the time, right? We used to like go to each other's houses and play all of our toys together, right? When I was really young. And her mom would always be like, "Oh, do you want a sandwich, after school?" And I'd be like, "Okay, if we're all having sandwiches." And she would only butter one slice of the bread. And it used to really greatly upset me because, like, now my bread is dry as fuck. Like, my sandwich is dry as fuck sandwich, I want that moist, buttery sandwich, you know what I mean? Poll is rigged. No pickles. Yeah, fuck you, pickle people. No pickles wins! This is a pickle-free stream. Pickle-free stream. Even only buttering one side. Exactly, right?
But like, there's butter pickles.
I'm sorry,
butter
what?
Pickles are nice.
Buttered pickles?
You want me to send you a picture of this?
Yeah, send me a picture, please. I need photographic evidence. I need context.
Yeah, they're called bread and butter pickles here, and they're actually sweet. They're not sour.
They're sweet.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bread and butter pickle?
Technically, pickles win because, crunch. Yeah, no, that's why I made 2 different pickles options, so fuck you, Harley. No pickles wins.
That's the thing here. They're sweet. They're usually like
bread and butter
done with
chips.
sugar and
What? Freshly packed, no artificial dyes. Okay. Why do they have to? Is it normal to have dye in your pickles?
Honestly, sometimes.
What the
fuck? Just because people expect certain things to be colored, and sometimes discoloration, unfortunately, in the USDA has very strict standards for how things are supposed to look, and a lot of people find discoloration meaning that it's poorly grown or not healthy. So sometimes people will implement dyes to bring it up to a normal color so that people aren't like, what's wrong with this? I don't want to buy it. It looks weird. We have a lot of weird things in these.
So buttered flavored pickles. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Would you put that in your sandwiches?
No, I just eat those.
Excuse me. You just eat them?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Come on, someone out there touch your chat. You'll know what these are, right? You eat them? Please don't make me
show it to my chat. Show it to my chat. Yeah. Okay.
Eat. Look. Okay. Someone else is with me.
You stand with Win. No. No. Thank you, Skies. Thank you.
Skies is British. Who cares what he thinks?
So lucky. Some meat is actually packaged in nitrogen to give the meat more red color. Okay, so
yeah.
I've watched these videos where it's like US versus UK food, and they like order fast food and stuff, and they compare all the chemicals and like the calories and the portion sizes and the options and stuff. Those videos are really good. I really recommend them. Very entertaining, very informative as well. And the US's problems. I'm sorry, like I hate to break this to you if this is news to you, but there's something wrong with your food, bro. Like, you put dye in everything. I know that much.
Yeah, we do.
New password. Pictures copium. Yeah, I need some fucking copium, bro. My flavor profile is more refined than these peasants around. Shut up, Malky. Shut up, Malky. Just shut up, Malky.
Yes. We have a refined palate of absolute peak trash taste.
Nitrogen is to prevent the blood in the meat from reacting with oxygen and changing color.
Yeah.
I just, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, some things I'm just gonna have to accept, I think, you know?
Oh my god, I love the fact that you're just like,
I just can't, you know, I just,
no response.
I just, I have no words, you know? I have no words. Alright, yeah, pickles. Pickles. No, that's like melted my brains. Thank you for the hand pats. Yeah, Win doesn't get them, unfortunately, because I haven't rigged it like that. I'm sorry. Too bad. So sad. No head pass for Win. Americans, have you thought about eating the food quickly so the food doesn't go weird? I mean, I get that, but I can also imagine that, like, you have such a large country that distribution of foods is difficult, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you would
Part
need
of
the
it
food
is
to last
because
longer.
we partially believe. I want to get a little bit into just because I do know the answer to this question for a number of reasons. I like picking up random facts. But we and Americans, if we see one thing of meat left, we assume that there's something wrong with it. So we tend to figure out ways to preserve how long something can stay on a shelf so we don't have to keep constantly refilling it day by day. And instead, we can overpack for several days. So you have to kind of, because it's hard to get in supplies daily with the way that the supply chain is in the US. So instead, they send a lot to last a couple of days. And so places will tend to overpack their stock because if you just pack very little, people actually won't buy it. They will assume there's something wrong with it and not buy it. That's why you constantly in the US have to oversupply your stock because otherwise people just won't buy it. They'll think, oh, there's something wrong with that one thing. But if you over abundantly supply the meat, people will buy a lot of it. It's really weird. It's that kind of, you know, idea of, oh, if there's a lot, then I'm okay. If there's not, if there's a little, then I need to be concerned.
Right, right. So, herd mentality.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm getting, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the hoarder liver packaging. Yeah, that's what I tend to do. I tend to buy like very big packs of stuff and then I freeze them individually, just because.
Do you have like a huge freezer?
No, I have a regular. I live alone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Good night, sad kill. Sweet dreams. Good night. Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah. Do you have like British food aisles in your supermarkets?
You're not the first person to ask me that. I have a friend that's Scottish, and she asked me that. We don't. Instead, we usually have aisles dedicated to Mexican and Asian food.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. No, we in big supermarkets here. We tend to have at least a shelf, if not like a semi like portion of an aisle dedicated to American foods. And it's all like, yeah, it's all like really expensive because it's all imported, right? It's all really expensive, and it'll be like, you know, Lucky Charms or cinnamon toast or, you know, marshmallows for making, what is it called? Fucking s'mores, yeah, and things like that. Yeah.
Why?
Why would you go into British food aisle?
This kind of blows my mind because it doesn't make any sense. Why would y'all want our food that much?
It's not even your food, right? It's more like your sweets, right?
Okay, that okay, understood.
If that makes sense. You won't find like actual meals in those aisles. It will literally just be like snacks, like Pop-Tarts.
Junk food. Yeah.
It's literally just junk food because that's how the rest of the world sees the US. It's just like junk food, right? They're not known to be like brutal about it, but it literally is just like junk food country, if that makes sense. What would go into a British food aisle? Jaffa cakes, Marmite. What? Jaffa cakes and Marmite. I imagine if you had a British food aisle, it'd literally just be Jaffa cakes and Marmite.
Oh, there is some orange drink that my friend who's in Scotland, Kuma, talks about that yes!
Yeah,
that I would love to see in the British aisle. I thought it was pretty nice. She sent me some.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she sent me one. It managed to get through customs. Yeah, she sent it to me. I thought it was the most fascinating thing ever. But I was like, no, we don't have this here. She's like, you don't? People buy it in like the basket load. And I was like, people here buy Coke, Pepsi? And she's like, no, we have that. And I was like, I don't know. So she sent me one.
We have quite a few Scottish people here. Like Humans is Scottish. One of our mods, Sons.
Hey.
Sons is Scottish, and Sons lives on Iron Brew 24/7. That's just so bad for your teeth. You have to be real careful, you know, like that shit will melt your teeth. It's like the probably the most unhealthy drink we have available here in the UK. Oh, it's really bad for you. It's really, really bad for you. But it's really nice. It's real nice. Iron Brew is weird. You don't like it? I like Iron Brew. Iron Brew's pretty nice.
It sounds like American stuff. It's terrible for you, but great.
Yeah, yeah, It's just pure sugar. You can get sugar-free ones now, though, I think. Yeah. It all comes down to Americans not wanting to buy spotted dick. Okay, I say this as a British person. I've never seen or eaten spotted dick before in my life, ever. I only know it as, like, the meme, right? As, like, British food, spotted dick, right? Yeah, no one eats that. No one eats spotted dick. You miss Sunny D. Sunny D was also packed with sugar. You got Sunny D. That was an American drink, right? Sunny D. You know, the orange juice?
Interesting. No, I
From, like,
don't
the
really like it.
90s?
That's more like a yeah. You say that was more like a thing that you gave to like kids in kindergarten
Mm-hmm.
here. I don't know
Oh, in
of very many like
kindergarten?
yeah. I never had any, but that was usually like what like during school, like what I
Yeah.
saw was like young, really young kids.
Wow. Is it normal for, like, parents to give their really young kids, like, sodas, like fizzy drinks?
That's one of those things where when people talk about what state they live in, and there's like weird little like cultures to different areas. The
Mm-hmm.
South probably. It's sometimes very common to put like soda in a baby bottle and give it to a 2-year-old and just be like, "Be gone." In the
Wow.
North, I don't think that's quite the case. Sometimes
Mm.
it's sort of redneck culture, for lack of a better word. People in the South will
Mm-hmm.
be very lazy and be like, "Here, just drink some." So yeah,
What is the
but
go on? Yeah.
but normally, no, that's not what you should do. That's definitely not what you should do.
No judgment if that's how you choose to raise your kids, but yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have any kids. Definitely not going to.
Oh, don't worry. That was like more for chat. Yeah. I don't think I want any crotch goblins either. Sorry, they're not for me. I hate the little spawns, the little crotch spawns. None for me, thanks. You know.
I've seen the way that my sister raises her kid, and I feel bad because the kid can cry and they just ignore him.
Oh
And
really?
I'm just like,
Oh.
yeah. I'm just like, I've seen too many kids go unwanted that I'm just like, I don't really feel
Oh.
like the idea of constantly having my life
Yeah.
sort of circle around a child when I can
It's
barely
okay,
sometimes take
Win.
care of
I will
myself.
take you under my wing. You can be my crotch goblin, adopted crotch goblin. Yeah. I'll take you under my wing.
Oh
What is one fruit that you
my
think
god.
needs an update patch to become a good fruit? Oh my god.
That's a very specific phrasing.
What is one?
Oh
Okay,
my god.
do you have a fruit? I don't. I don't have a fruit. I don't eat a
Um,
whole lot of fruits. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a
this
chicken
is gonna
nuggies and boomer
sound
juice kind of person.
this is
Go
gonna
on,
sound weird,
go
but
for it.
if more like one of the fruits that I feel like I kind of don't really have any particular interest in except one, literally one kind.
Huh?
Because you know how apples have different like
Yeah,
specifics, like
yeah.
different species. There's only one that I like. Most of them are absolutely hot
Like
ass.
granny apples.
You, no, I enjoy kind of greeny apples, but it's actually a Honeycrisp apple. It's one of the sweetest apples that there is. But
Hmm.
that's the problem is that they're also the most expensive. So if apples were
Oh.
somehow more sweeter, I would probably enjoy them. I hate apple pie. I hate most apple flavored things.
Ooh.
I don't really enjoy the taste of an apple if it's not a Honeycrisp. People are like, "Oh, do you
Mm-hmm.
want a red delicious?" No, get out of here. No, get that away from me. You want a yellow one? Definitely not. But
Mm-hmm.
no. So I feel like if apples were slightly sweeter, I would probably enjoy them. But
If you went to
by
someone's
and large, not
house
really.
and they were like, "Hey, Win, do you want an apple?" Would what would your response be?
No.
You would just say no. You wouldn't ask them what specific apples they have.
I would just, most people by default, because the Honeycrisp apples, like, let me put it this way in the US, to
Right.
get like one is probably like $4 or $5.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
they're very large and they're
expensive.
usually by pound. So they're pretty large as is. Sometimes you can get two for like $6 a pound, but they're pretty big.
Shit.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's pricey. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I by default most people get the cheap ones, which are like Gala apples, Fuji apples, and I'm just like,
Right.
no. So I just turn them down by default because nobody's gonna give someone that visits your house like a $4 apple.
That makes
They ain't gonna do it.
sense.
That's for
Yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna give it to the company. So I'll just be like, no.
Red Delicious's name is false
It
advertising.
really is. Thank you. Thank you. You're correct. False advertising.
All apples are
Oh.
clones. I don't know enough about fruit, honestly. The only fruit I regularly eat is strawberries. I'm a fucking strawberry fiend. Like I like
Oh.
red kind of berries, those kind of
Mm-hmm.
flavors. Strawberries. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
fucking love strawberries. My favorite thing is to like cut the strawberries up into little pieces. Not little pieces, but like cut them up into like halves or something, or
Mm-hmm.
quarters if they're big chunky ones. And then
Mm-hmm.
and then cover them in Nutella and just eat it. Like, I will sit there with a plate or a bowl of like cut up strawberries and a jar of Nutella and a spoon and fork, fucking stab the fork in my strawberry, and then get the spoon, and I just get a spoonful of Nutella, and I slap that on, and I just eat it.
Oh my
Eat it raw,
God.
you know? Yeah, Nutella strawberries, yes! It's my favorite snack. It's the best shit ever. It's so,
That's
like,
adorable.
fucking luxurious. I feel like, oh, gee, I feel like a rich man, you know? Big, fat, rich man, you know, like, you know, you know what I
That's
mean?
adorable. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Cyborg, welcome. Yeah, big Nutella strawberries. Oh, it's just so good. It's so good. That's a good night in for me. Shit, dude, that's the shit. Yeah. Glass of wine next to it. Oh my God. Rewatching Twilight. Oh, yeah, perfect night in.
Oh my God.
Sold. Done. I'd rather do that than go out and do anything else.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Sometimes just being in and eating and doing stuff like that is way more enjoyable.
Right? Mm-hmm. What is your favorite comfort, like, night?
Probably I would probably stay in and probably like drink, to be honest, just because that's what I enjoy doing lately is like
Fucking same.
drinking a tropical
Yeah.
Red Bull and putting a little bit of a vodka in there, and then I'll probably like
Yeah.
sometimes here they'll have like small mini cupcakes, and I'm gonna stand on my soapbox for 20 seconds. It's a very specific kind of cupcake. If you give me the wrong kind, I will tell you, do you hate me? If you give me a cupcake with whipped cream on it or whipped frosting,
cream. I hate whipped cream.
Will literally ask you, do you hate me?
Yeah, I hate whipped cream. Yeah. I'm so picky about it. I was literally talking about this yesterday. I fucking hate whipped cream. Hi, Kiwi. How are you? Welcome. Good night.
I'm very
Good night,
specific
sweet
about my
foods.
mini cupcakes and my cupcakes in general. Chocolate cake, buttercream frosting. If you give me, and the only problem is you can't get them. You can't get them during the year because, like, at 4th of July, people will bring out vanilla cakes and vanilla frosting. Fine, don't really want to eat it. But Halloween, then suddenly, like, here, you want some dark cupcakes,
colored, you know?
Yes, and I'm just like, I literally have three packs of 12 sitting in my fridge.
Oh my God, really?
Because I want to make sure I have them.
I'm so picky about, like, my cream and stuff. I normally just make my own cakes.
Yes. Okay, someone gets it. I knew someone was eventually gonna get this. Okay.
It's a perfect date night recommendation from Petri. You're so welcome. But I don't hate you. What sort of person doesn't like cream cheese on cupcakes? I think there's different types of, like,
I like it on carrot cake. I like it on
carrot cake. I don't mind.
I do enjoy carrot cake.
Cream cheese. I don't think I can't say I've ever particularly had that, but I find that, like, there's different kinds of, like, buttercream. There's like like whipped cream. Blech, get that shit off.
Yeah.
It's fucking nasty.
No,
you can tell because the texture's like just too light and fluffy. It's like
yes.
Get it off.
I literally told one of my moms that it tastes like like a sugar plum fairy farted in my frosting. There's no actual essence. There's just like a whiff, and you're just like, what is this? Get out of here.
Yeah, no, I hate it.
Be gone.
So much. But buttercream has like a rich, you know, thick. It's like thick and not goopy, but it has like a thick, fudgy kind of texture, and it's a lot. What's the taste to it? It's like
I'm having a moment.
It's like sweet, but also kind of salty. You know, it's just so much better. It's just so much better. Give me fucking actual buttercream. I hate it when people go, oh yeah, it's buttercream, but it's made of fucking cream instead of buttercream. You know what I mean? It's not buttercream if it's made of cream. I feel so passionate about it. You know, I just get that fucking shit off my cakes. Get that fucking shit off my cakes. Gotta have rich cream. Whipped cream is empty. No, I don't eat cream. Full stop. It's gotta be made with like butter. None of that cream shit. Get that cream shit out of my cakes. Disgusting. It makes me so angry, Kiwi. It makes me so. I'm so picky about my cakes.
Yes.
I think it gets worse when you start to make your own cakes. You know, when, like the moment you learn to bake, even just like really basic like sponge cakes. The moment you learn to make that shit yourself, it's like, wow, why would I buy that fucking god awful nasty whipped cream cake when I can make my own perfectly delicious one here? You know what I mean? Like, get that shit out. Just honestly, get that shit out. Yeah, nah. Buy that for me for my birthday. I'm fucking pissed. I'd be pissed.
Yes.
So pissed.
That's a ruined cake. I'm like, I literally used to tell my parents, this is what I wanted. Oh, well, this is good enough, isn't it? No.
Safe bet is always chocolate cake, honestly. Chocolate cake is almost always a safe bet.
Thank you. I feel vindicated.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. I've always been alone in this perspective of creams. People are like, it's just cream, and it tastes the same. No, it fucking doesn't.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
It just doesn't. I was a mod, and yes, it's as good as they are saying. Oh, really? Butter bean is my love? What is butter bean? Oh,
that's really nice.
is it?
Hmm.
What is it?
It's basically that someone has, as opposed to doing like vanilla extract or like, they will literally take and scrape out the vanilla butter bean and put it
Oh,
in there and put it in the cake. And
is
so
that
you'll
what you call
sometimes see
it? A
like tiny little
vanilla
fleckles.
butterbean? Oh, we call them vanilla pods. It's quite different. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
Cute.
interesting.
You hate fondant? I love fondant. I legit
Fondant
put.
is
Do you like
such a
fondant?
thing. No,
I love
I
it
feel like
so
it's one of
much.
those things that tastes like sugared wallpaper.
I fucking eat it as is. Like I
Really?
put a ball like I put a pack of fondant on my phone list. Someone bought it for me. I just eat it as it is. You know, fucking rip that shit out of a pack. It's just pure sugar. It's just pure sugar. I love it. I love icing. I just love icing. Just plain icing. It's
Yeah,
good. It's good.
I see. I get that. I made the best icing I've ever made was the one I made on accident. It was back when I used to
Really?
decorate cakes. It
Huh.
was an almond flavored icing. It was
Oh, you're
the
talking about
best thing I've ever made.
marzipan. That's
But I made it
marzipan,
myself.
bro.
I made it myself, and it was beautiful. Really good.
Alright, you know I love SpongeBob, right? This just
Mm.
sounds like a tangent, but
No,
I
I
promise
didn't.
you, I'm
What'd you
coming
say?
back to the point. I love
Okay.
SpongeBob. I'm a
Okay.
massive fucking
Okay.
SpongeBob nut. I fucking love SpongeBob. It's the only show I used to watch as a kid. You know, sure I've seen other shows, but you know, if that's only if SpongeBob wasn't on. It was SpongeBob 24/7 in my life. Anyway, so when I was younger, my friend from school was having a big birthday party, and she came from an Italian family, and I believe they made the cake for her. I think her nan made it,
Wow.
and they unveiled the cake, and it was a massive square SpongeBob cake. And I was like, when I tell you, I went into fucking overload. I was like, oh my god, it's fucking SpongeBob cake! Oh my fucking, I was like losing my shit. I was like, SpongeBob and a cake, it's the best shit ever. Why couldn't this be my cake? I got a corner piece, and I was like so excited to have that much fondant icing. Oh my god, it was like the best day of my life until I bit into it, and the sense of betrayal I felt when I realized this fondant is not normal. I've never had fondant like this before, and that's when she goes, yeah, it's marzipan. My nan made it because we're Italian or whatever. I don't know what the relevance there was, but that's the first time I ever tried marzipan, and I cried. I genuinely cried. I didn't eat the rest of the cake, and I was so upset because I fucking love SpongeBob, and I fucking love cake, and I fucking love fondant icing. But damn, that tasted like fucking shit. Yeah, I was really upset. Really upset. Yeah, it was traumatic. I will never forget that SpongeBob cake. Yeah, deeply upsetting. Yeah, don't like marzipan. Don't like it.
Gotta be.
It's okay. You choking. You laugh so hard you're choking. Bless you. Do you have any kind of sweet, if you had infinite access to, you would probably die from? Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good question. There's so many
Oh, so
sweets.
hard,
I'm
I'm
more of a
sorry.
savory person, though. I'm more of a savory. Are you more sweet or savory?
Probably more sweet. I can actually
Really?
answer this right now.
Go on, do it. Go.
There are two sweets that I enjoy the most.
Uh-huh.
They're actually like commercial sweets, I would probably say.
Uh-huh.
One is called like do you know what a Butterfinger is?
No.
It's a candy. Well, there's like I don't like the normal Butterfinger. They're usually made like with a hard peanut butter center, but there's actually like a Butterfinger crisp, which is like a Kit Kat version of a Butterfinger, and those things are delightful. That and like the Reese's peanut butter like shapes that they sometimes do around the holidays, like trees for Christmas, pumpkins for Halloween. Those things. I actually have a pack of 60 sitting on
So
my kitchen counter.
it's a bar of peanut butter
Covered in
in chocolate.
Yeah.
I just had a Google. Reese's sticks in
Yeah.
my jam. I imagine they're similar, right?
Yeah, they're very similar. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't eat peanut butter. Can't relate.
Oof. I don't eat Nutella, so can't relate.
You don't eat what? Sorry.
Nutella, so I can't relate.
Oh, why don't you eat Nutella? That shit's
I don't like
lit.
hazelnut.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah,
That's
I don't
nice,
touch
but then I
peanuts.
taste it and I'm like, oh.
Oh. Yeah, it sucks for you guys. You guys don't have Kinder Surprise eggs, right? You can't get Kinder eggs. I was gonna send some Kinder eggs to my friend in America, and then I had to Google because I was like, I just want to make sure like I'm not gonna get in trouble, right?
Good thing you did.
I thought it was just you know, you couldn't buy it in the US. I thought it'd be fine to like send it to a friend in a gift. Nope. I Googled it and it's like, no, you can get fined for sending Kinder eggs. Like, what the fuck? What's what the fuck? Like, I kind of get it, but I'm sending it to an adult, bro. Like, is it really that big of a deal? Yeah, apparently it is. It is that big of a deal.
Yeah, because they don't know that a kid's not gonna get a hold of it. Even if you send it to an adult. That's the implication.
Are you really that worried about your kids that you can't. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Do you get Kinder Joys there? Do you get Kinder Joys?
We do have some kind of Kinder Egg now. Yeah,
Might be Kinder
but
Joys.
it's a very specific one.
Yeah,
it's not the Kinder Surprise. I think there's something else.
Kinder Joys are like egg shaped, and they split in half, and then half of it has like the chocolate mousse stuff, and then the other half has the toy in it. So the toy is not actually in the chocolate, which I assume is what the problem is.
Yeah.
But
that
doesn't
the
make
problem.
sense because the toy comes in an egg in the chocolate. So wait, does that mean your Easter eggs don't have things in it?
Our Easter eggs do, but they're usually like wrapped candies, stuff like that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You get nauseous from buttercream icing, but so not as to make a scene. I won't say anything about it. It's okay. You can talk about vomiting. I honestly don't care. I mean, other people might, but my stream, my rules, right? Yeah. It comes back to how terrible crotch goblins are. Yeah, no, completely. So what my point is, crotch goblins are the spawn of the earth, and we should be rid of all crotch goblins. Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah. I'm ready to make a crotch goblin free world. Yeah. My dungeons are a crotch goblin free world. Yeah. You're welcome. Stay as long as you like. So, in the meme sense, we have Kinder eggs at home. The plastic Easter eggs do. Oh, okay, right. But that's not chocolate, you know? That's a shame. I love chocolate. Yeah.
We still put chocolate in them. It's just usually like you'll do like small little like Hershey's Kisses and stuff. Will be tucked inside the plastic eggs. Oh yes, they are.
Hershey's
yes, they are.
The only
yes,
Hershey chocolate I like is a white Hershey chocolate. You get the cookies and cream one. We get that here. That's easy for us to buy here.
I don't like any of them.
Oh my god. The Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate is really good. It's really good. But Hershey's like normal chocolate, disgusting. Do you have good chocolate?
Wait, the thing is that I actually enjoy like chocolate that I import from Japan, like the Nestle Kit Kats from there. I eat more of that than I do
Nestle stuff. I can send you a bunch of British chocolates if you want. We have
that would be adorable. That's what Kuma did for me. Aww. Is that she sent me like a whole bunch of like sweets and stuff like that. Like, and she did like they had like a special where she was like a special limited edition spring collection of Kit Kat because she knows that I enjoy them. Yeah. It was the cutest thing ever. It was delicious. It was like Sakura Blossom with something else mixed in it.
Oh my!
I'm actually sad I ate it because of how good it was. To be honest.
The best place for me to get like those kind of good chocolates is at like Comic-Con or Hyper Japan, like the conventions we have here, right? Where they have all the Japanese snacks. It's like the cheapest time to get those snacks because you can only really easily cheaply get them there unless you go to an Asian supermarket that stocks them. But yeah, no, I tend to stock up. Whenever I go to those conventions, I'm like, baby, I'm spending at least $20 on a bunch of chocolates, you know?
Yep.
Yes, give me them good sweets. Delicious. We have chocolate at home, aka chocolate flavored candy.
Oh yeah, yep. That sounds about right.
I need to ask you, what is your most favorite and like most hated American restaurant?
That I'm probably not one of the best people to ask this question because I don't necessarily enjoy a lot of typically American or Southern foods, and which is weird. Like pizza is one of those things that I'll eat on rare occasions, but like I can take it or leave it. Unless I like a traditional like Italian pizza where I can get it without red sauce. Like the best pizza I ever had was actually a place that's like 20. Yeah, like without like I enjoy it with like a balsamic vinaigrette on it, and it's got basil and huge slices of mozzarella. That to me is
no tomato.
Peak. No, there's tomato on there too. Yeah, but I'm saying there's no like like whatever the pizza sauce is here. I actually hate it. I will ask for no pizza sauce anytime that I get it, like a normal pizza. And for that reason, I don't order pizzas very much. But yeah, it like that's the thing is that in the South, we have a lot of foods that are very common, and I don't like any of them. Fried chicken, I don't like fried food at all.
Really?
Period.
Don't you?
No. To me, I can't get past the fact that it tastes like oil. Like, even when it's okay done, which is sucks because during Thanksgiving, we deep fry turkeys for some stupid fucking reason.
What the fuck? You deep fry turkeys?
I don't know why this became a stupid fucking habit in the South. We deep fry turkeys, and it is a waste of a good turkey.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Holy
Welcome
shit.
to the South. You go to fairs here, and people will deep fry Snickers.
Oh, okay. So no, we do deep fry Mars bars here. We do bad Mars bars.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a weird thing to get a bad Mars bar. It's rare to get bad Mars bar here, but that's weird. Deep fried turkey. What about
Yeah.
pan fried things? You know, like not deep fried. Do you eat like pan fried foods?
Not often enough that I probably to be in the South. What we do is deep fry stuff, like deep fried ham, deep fried turkey, deep fried Twinkies, deep fried Oreos, deep fried chicken fried steak. That's just how we do in the South, and I've never been very good with very heavy food like that. It just
Yeah.
doesn't sit well with me. I prefer like, which is one of the funny things is that one of my friends in high school, her mother was Greek. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed a very Mediterranean diet more than anything
Mm-hmm.
else. A lot of tomatoes, olive oil, feta cheese, that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Delightful. Which is why I like more out of the box Italian pizzas than you do like the traditional like American, here's a thick deep crust, that kind of
Oh
stuff.
no, I live for those
I could take
deep
it with
pan
it.
pizzas.
I,
Fuck me, I live for them.
I can't eat them. I'm
All
sorry.
day,
I saw
every day.
someone
Give me
once
the deep
offer me a
pan.
deep dish Chicago style pizza, and I was
Oh,
like, oh
that's my
god, I'm
favorite.
sorry.
Oh my god,
I looked at
yes.
it and thought, I can't eat
That's
that.
my favorite. That's
I
my
can't
favorite
eat
kind of
that.
pizza. Yeah,
I'm
give me that
so
fucking deep pan,
sorry. You can
cheesy,
have it.
tomatoey. Oh my god,
Oh,
yes.
no, no, no,
That's
no,
sex on a plate.
no.
Like I would take that any day. Mhm. Yeah, then that's the best shit for me. Mhm. Mhm.
Sorry. I couldn't
No,
do
that's
it.
fine. No, that's fine. But I imagine pizzas in the US are different to pizzas here, right? So like we get these. There's a brand here called Chicago Town Pizza. I don't know if you have it in like
Mm-hmm.
actual America, but it's this is the brand here. And they mostly do like microwave pizzas, and it's like tiny little pizzas. They're like the size of a small plate. You know, like small sandwich plates. It's like it's small enough to like fit comfortably inside one of those small sandwich plates, right? And so the
Mm-hmm.
idea is you put one on a plate and you whack it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then you get it out, and oh, it's delicious. It makes a perfect snack, you know. I say snack because two of them makes a good meal. That's what I used to live
Interesting.
on for a while. Just whack two of those in the microwave. That's a meal for a night, right? It's the equivalent of having a pack of ramen noodles, you know. Good food, extremely unhealthy, extremely deep dish
Very
tomatoey.
happy. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's what I used to live in back in the day. I never used to like using my kitchen. I used to live in a house share and I used to hate using the kitchen. So I used to, only eat meals that were cheap and got me in and out the kitchen as quick as possible. So whack that in the microwave, run back up to my room and never see my housemates. Yeah. Yeah. If you ain't shoving it in a giant pot of boiling oil, you ain't frying. But like pan fry, pan
Oh,
fry where you put like the tiniest bit of oil in it, or like enough for it to
that's not how we do things
cover
in the
like the
South.
bottom of the pot, but that's like
It's
it.
not.
Like in a frying
No,
pan?
that's.
Bro, like you would do bacon? Like in a frying pan?
I don't really like bacon.
Fair enough. But like the cooking method, right? Where you put a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
of
yeah,
oil
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's not really how
Ah,
things are done in the South typically. It's
can't
it's
relate.
like deep fry. Yep.
You must go for a lot of oil.
Me, no.
No,
No, I
obviously
don't do
not
it.
you,
My
because you don't
parents,
eat. Yeah, right.
my
But
parents, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They would buy like go to Sam's Club and get like the several gallon size. Oh yeah. People would buy that like crazy whenever it started getting close to Thanksgiving, which is
how much oil would you
ridiculous.
need to
Sometimes
fucking deep fry an entire
it depends on how big the turkey is.
Because your
To be
turkeys
honest,
are
probably about 40
huge.
gallons.
How much is that in fucking UK
Oh shit.
units? 40
Um,
gallons in liter. 200 liters? Wait, imperial gallon or metric gallon?
Because we're talking like
US
huge,
liquid
like
gallon.
60,
150
80
liters?
size pots. Like there are special pots made for deep frying these turkeys.
That's 150 liters. What the actual fuck? They buy full-on drums of
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah, if you're doing like
Shit.
several turkeys, if you're trying to entertain like several generations of family, you need more than one turkey.
How much
Well,
turkey are you eating?
I went to one that we did like they did 4 turkeys.
Holy fuck.
Because there was like 50 people coming for some godforsaken reason. So
Oh, 50 people? That's a lot of people.
yeah.
That's a
But
lot
for
of
some
people.
reason, Thanksgiving is like the one day a year that everybody's like, you have to come. So people you'd have several men just outside, just like deep frying the turkeys. Which the thing that also, there's also a lot of issues because people don't realize you have to thaw the turkey first.
Yeah, right.
You can't just like toss it in. Yep.
I
Oh, yeah.
pray for these deep frying their shit. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. An imperial
you will
gallon is
sometimes keep
slightly
it.
less than 4 liters, but an American
Mm.
liquid gallon, apparently. Wow. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Maths is fine. Google told me it's fine. You just need 2.5.
For
You know, I
25
can't
pound
do maths,
turkey.
guys. I'm
Oof.
just gonna Google it. Google says it's 150 liters. Thank you for the hydrate. Have you hydrated, Win?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My turkey and bacon. I've seen that as well.
Yeah,
I've seen people
that's
like
normal
oven
here.
do turkeys with bacon.
Yeah.
That looks nice. I don't usually like bacon, but I would eat that.
See, here you would get a small chicken for like a family of 5 at Christmas, because we obviously don't do Thanksgiving, but like at Christmas you would get a small chicken or a turkey, and that would easily feed a family of 5 for 2 days.
Yeah, exactly, right there. Yeah, and already got it. Yeah, larger fryers. Yeah. Because some people will go out and get like more than like the average size turkey. Some places will actually breed like massively large turkeys just so people don't have to buy like
I've
a
seen
10
pictures.
something pound turkey or something like that.
I've
10,
seen
20 pound
pictures of
turkey.
your fucking huge turkeys. Like, everything in America is just bigger than the rest of the world. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just so much bigger. Like, going from the UK to Florida, and the first time I like stepped out of the fucking airport, and everything is just huge. Like, it was just so big. The cars are fucking huge. You know, the houses, huge. The rooms, huge. The beds, huge. It's just everything huge. It's just unnecessarily super large. Like,
Yeah.
you had to Google it. Curious when I've ever had a scrapple. What's
I
that?
have no idea what that is.
I'm gonna Google it as well.
Let's see.
Scrapple.
Apparently, it's like
Is that a
a
meatloaf?
Pennsylvania dish, something like that. I don't like meatloaf,
Also
so
known as Pennsylvania Dutch name panes, is traditionally mush of pork scraps and trimmings
Oof.
combined with cornmeal and wheat flour, often buckwheat flour and spices. The mush is formed into a
Interesting.
semi-solid congealed loaf. And slices of scrapple are then pan-fried before serving. That description sounds fucking horrendous. It's apparently native to the southern and mid-Atlantic states, whatever that means. Yeah. You figured as much? Is that something you've made and eat, Bulk? No offense to your culinary tastes. But that does sound kind of not appetizing. Pork rinds, essentially. You know, I'm just gonna stick to my chicken breast. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna stick to eating chicken breast. Yeah. Plain, unseasoned, if that's what it need be, you know? The explosive frozen turkey, EFT, when you drop
You
a
actually
frozen
see
turkey
people
in hot oil.
every
They
year.
don't do
Some
that.
firehouses
No.
will demonstrate why you do not do this because it can be very
my
dangerous. And every
God.
year you still hear about some places that just drop it in there and it will explode.
I don't understand how. From like a state that deep fries everything, you don't know the basics of deep frying, not to put frozen things in. Wow.
I'm gonna put this as nicely as I can. As someone that is Southern, I can say this, but the whole stereotype of some of us being not very smart is true.
Yeah, I
It's true.
figured you would say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood pudding doesn't.
Oh goodness.
You know, get that shit out of my chat. My aunt served it to me for breakfast when I visited her in Wisconsin. Was it good? Oh, you said breakfast of champions. Was it good, Bog? Would you eat it again? It doesn't sound very nice.
It doesn't, no.
I think I'll pass on that. I'm gonna be honest. Deep fry and idiocy, American South. Oh, we love us, Southern Americans. Good people, I'm sure. Win is good people. We know that much. I can't speak for the whole state. I'm trying not to, like, you know, shit on an entire half a country. You know what I mean? It's not what you want to do, right? You enjoyed it? That's good. Blood pudding for when you're really feeling your Nosferatu self. Live your fucking vampire dreams. Side topic. Have you ever played Doki Doki Literature Club?
I have, yes. It good? I had to be careful because when I first mentioned wanting to do it, you have to be careful because the game, if you don't set it up correctly, will dox you. Because there is a part in there where it does ask you, I'm so glad not to spoil, but there is a point where like one of the characters talks to you and it says you're blank. I'm guessing someone probably has warned her, to be honest.
Okay, maybe we
it pulls the name based on like your PC name, so like your file names and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a message to Ollie now. Yeah, just in case.
But yeah. I actually had to go and set up some stuff on my computer so it didn't. They were like, "Oh, I'm talking to you." Yeah, you blank back there, and I was like, "Whoa, whoop!" Because you've seen people talking about it. There's YouTube videos out there, so I had to be very careful. But yes, I have played it. I finished the game. It was a very good game because I had never played it before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not that hard just to set up like a new Windows or something like that profile, just so it pulls the right name. But that's all.
Shit.
That's all you have to do. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, watch yourself for that.
Yeah.
Wow, no one had ever told me. People have talked about it a lot around me and stuff, but no one had ever told me that. I had no idea.
That was one of the first things my chat told me. They were like, "Oh, you need to be really careful if you do that. It's like, we want you to play it, but you need to be really careful."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's creepy. Damn. It's really wild. She finished it already? Oh, what Ollie did? Oh, she finished it today?
Oh, she did. Wow. So I guess she ended up okay with it.
She said, "Oh, thanks, Petri. Thankfully, other people knew about it and prepped me. Thank you for watching."
Yep.
No. Yeah. Oh, I think there might be a setting you can turn that off. You guys use your real name for your Windows profile? Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
interesting. Okay.
Can't confirm nor deny.
Checking your OBS.
Oh, that's cool. Wow, technology is fucking wild, bro. It's meant to be creepy. Sadly, for someone wishing for a little privacy, it's going to bite you in the ass. I sign in as Even Hawk. I don't give them anything. Yeah, it's probably smart. It's probably what I should do. I do not do that. Yeah. And who knows? Anyway, what's up, Fuzz? What was this? I just got back. Oh, we're talking about Doki Doki Literature Club. Ollie's been playing it. Yeah. And it's got me considering playing it. But I think I should check the trigger warnings on it. Is it really bad?
It is. How do I put this nicely? If you are uncomfortable with yanderes, I would not play the game.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm easy.
And I mean like as in like yandere.
Yeah, like full on psycho. Yeah. I think I'm getting what you're saying. Yeah.
I still enjoyed it. I thought it was like whoa, but yeah, if you are not expecting,
it's okay.
Okay,
you can say that here.
Okay.
I just played Doom.
Okay.
We're quite all right with that here. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, have you seen my knife? Unrelated. I have a nice knife. Yeah, we're cool with that here. That's why we're an 18 plus. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I have one too. I wasn't sure.
You have a knife too?
I have a little yandere.
Yeah. So what he's saying is Petri should be in the game. I think I mean I haven't played it, so I can't speak, but maybe I would fit in. Yeah, from what I saw on Ollie's stream at least. Yeah. Got a little yandere streak in her, so you're all good. Exactly. There's no triggering sexual content. Good to know. Thank you, Bog. Thank you. Yeah. That's what I was worried about because everyone says it's really bad. And I was like, oh, maybe I should, hold off until I know more, right? It's quite brutal, and it's worth noting the depiction of mental health is pretty brutal, right?
Yeah.
Is that triggering how do I put this? Like self-harm stuff.
Yes. I'm for people that haven't played it. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. I will DM you.
Okay, yeah. That's a good shout. It's all violence based.
Maybe you'll get what I'm implying here. School days is much worse, but it's just the fact that it kind of comes out of left field.
Oh, yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
I thought that might be in it. Yeah. It's not that brutal. People make it sound worse than it actually is. School Days is much worse, and that's not even that bad. Isn't School Days?
It just depends technically on.
Or is that something else?
School Days is that anime about a girl at the it was the anime in Japan that actually had it's where the infamous quote unquote boat scene came from. Is that the day they were supposed to air the last episode of School Days was right after a young girl had committed several knife incidents in Japan, so they actually replaced the entire scene with just like a rocking boat on a lake, just because of so yeah.
Yeah, understandable. Oh, okay, damn.
Yep. Yeah.
Hi, Kulaks. Welcome. There's some stuff I want to stuff here. So like, yeah. All right. Well, maybe we'll give it a go, but we'll just put some content warnings in chat and in the title and stuff.
That's usually what most people do. Is
Yeah.
they just do it and then they just put warnings to be like, hey,
Nice
deals
boat.
with the consequences. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. He deals with his consequences of being an asshole. Yeah.
Fair enough, right? Is a harem anime?
One girl's make sure he has a very permanent solution.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, how do I say this? I don't know if this will be too graphic, but we'll find out, I guess, right? I've always been into reading books, right? I got heavily into reading. No, not always. Sorry, when I first got into reading books, I didn't really know what books I liked, and my mom would pick up books from the charity shop, right, like secondhand, and it led to me reading some interesting books because my mom doesn't always look at the cover of things before she gives it to me, right? She just goes, "Oh, it's a cheap book, and secondhand. It looks like it might be appropriate for teenagers, whatever, right?" Um, um, how do I put this? I mean, she got me. You might know this one. It's Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I think the name is.
I think I've heard of this
Right?
before.
It's like one of those classic, teenage girl books or something that gets passed through generations. My mom was like, I read this when I was a teenager. So I had books like that. But then I also had this one book that was about 3 girls at school. And the teacher was a fucking creep to one of the girls. And when the 2 friends found out, they like carved up his mandrels and he bled to death. And it came out of left field, like it was a completely normal book about friendship drama, and then all of a sudden these girls are cutting up their teacher and he's bleeding out in the barn floor. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it scarred me for life. Like, I remember it graphically in my brain from reading it, It was so real for me. I was like 14, I was like, holy fucking shit, and they almost murdered a man, yeah. Brutal, yeah. It went into graphic details about how they carved. Yeah, so I'm pretty good with gore and stuff. Thus Petrie was born. Yeah. I'm a combination of many things I shouldn't have seen at an age I shouldn't have seen it. I think we all need friends like that. Right? Yeah. Right. Sure. Yeah. I'll be that friend for you guys. Yeah. If you ever need someone to, get a little stabby. Yeah. I'm your gal. Anyway, not bad compared to Western media. We are. I mean, yeah. I think Western media is probably a little more loose with gore and fucked up things.
I think so.
Compared
I would agree with
to
that.
like Japanese culture and stuff. Goodness, yeah. 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 Kulaks, I'm just. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fucked up books. What else?
Oh, no.
There was a series of books.
Wouldn't it
Did
be
you ever read
unfortunate
Jacqueline Wilson books?
if
Were you
I
much of a
was to
book
find
reader?
you and kill you?
I was a book reader, but I don't think I know that series. I was more like Nancy Drew Hardy Boys. I unfortunately read a little bit before my time because that was like what they had like a lot of, and I tended to sort of burn through books. So I was very much like a murder mystery type person.
Okay, definitely
Yeah.
not Jacqueline Wilson. Jacqueline Wilson was like, Tracy. Do you know Tracy Beaker? I was about to say, oh, you know Tracy Beaker, and then I was like, no, that's a British TV show. Maybe you don't.
No, I don't know that.
Okay, Jacqueline Wilson was this author that specifically wrote books for young teenage girls, like preteen girls, right? And it was all like, school stuff, friendship dramas, like, family dramas. It was all meant to be like super family friendly content. Yeah, except some of the books really weren't. Like, there was this one I watched where this young girl, her best friend gets hit by a car outside of school, and then she starts seeing her ghost everywhere and is like low-key traumatic. And I was like, I thought this was meant to be for like little kids. And now there's like a generation of maybe particularly British young women that grew up reading these books that are like, yeah, remember that one book that seemed really innocent, but it actually had that really fucked up scene in it, you know what I mean? And it's I don't know where I was going with this. I'm not gonna lie. I read Encyclopedia Brown when I was young. Isaac Asimov's Norby series. Do I want to know what that is, Bog? Do I want to know what that is? What is it? I'm Googling it. I'm too curious. Isaac Asimov Brown? Encyclopedia? How do you even spell encyclopedia?
You just copy it from text chat.
I should have done that! Encyclopedia Brown and the Case of Disgusting Sneakers. Oh, in the case of mysterious handprints. Oh, okay, so they're like detective books for kids?
Seems like it, yeah.
Seems like it.
Those
Seems
titles definitely sound like it.
reminds me a bit like Goosebumps. Goosebumps. Did you have that in America? Goosebumps? The TV show?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
The
Yeah,
creepy,
I
creepy
read a couple
dolls.
of the Choose Your Ending books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It wasn't a big thing for me, the Goosebumps, because I think there was the show on. I'm not sure if I was watching reruns or what, but I saw a little bit of the Goosebumps show, and then I know like back in like 2015 or something, there was a Goosebumps movie that came out, the
Oh, was
first one and the
there?
second one. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Yeah. They ended up, Jack Black was in those movies.
Oh, you know, I might have seen it.
I
Goosebumps.
think I saw the first one. I did not see the second one.
Oh, damn. I watched a few episodes of the TV show, but it gave me nightmares. The like
Oof. Aw.
talking dolls. What are they called? What are they called? You know, the puppet things. You put your hand in and you talk.
Um.
Yeah,
It's
those
puppets
things.
are ventriloquist dummies.
Ventriloquist dummy. Yeah, no, the ones with
Yeah,
those things
yeah,
in it
yeah,
gave
yeah,
me
yeah,
nightmares.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sending you
yeah.
a picture now.
I get
Isn't that
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
nightmare
yeah.
fuel?
Slappy.
That's
Yeah, yeah,
nightmare
yeah. I
fuel.
know you're talking.
Nightmare
Yeah, that
fuel.
little puppet was
No. His laugh.
demon little fucker.
No, I can't do it. No. Horrific. Nightmares. Nightmare fuel, I'm telling you. The book was designed that you had to all the info to solve the case and the actual answers were hidden in the back of the book. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Damn. I was missing out on all these good books when I was a kid. Oh, shit. What is your favorite, like, comfort movie? You have, like, a comfort movie? Something you put on whenever you're
Hmm.
feeling like crap? Your go-to movie that you just rewatch? Do you have one of those? Or TV show?
Yeah, I have if it's like the holidays, I like rewatching Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, I love
If I'm
that
just doing
movie!
like if I'm just doing otherwise, I'm gonna sound
No,
completely
go for it.
pathetic, but I really love watching Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched it. I've been meaning to. I've been meaning to watch it. Which
I'm an
version do you
English
watch,
major,
right?
so the
Oh,
one
are
with Keira
you?
Knightley. Yeah,
Oh, I
I
love
love
Keira
watching that. That
Knightley.
was that was one of the movies that we watched when I was in college. We were all, especially during our Shakespearean stuff, and we were talking about like Emily Dickinson, and we did stuff about Pride and Prejudice when we read Sense and Sensibility. We had an entire semester class dedicated to like that era, and it was absolutely gorgeous. That's why whenever I watch that movie, I'm just like, I love their depictions. So,
I didn't
yes,
know that.
I'm a
That's
cheesy
so
person.
cute. That's so cute. No, I didn't know. Aw. I have every line of Nightmare Before Christmas memorized. Do you watch it at Halloween or at Christmas?
Hey, yo, same, same. I have every line of the movie memories too.
It's such a good movie. I watch it every
It
Halloween.
really
It's a
is.
Halloween
Yeah,
movie for
same.
me.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
else is
yeah.
the same. Yes.
Do you think it's a
Thank
Halloween movie or a
you.
Christmas movie though?
Both.
Both? Yeah.
Both.
Fair enough.
You
Fair
can watch
enough.
it either one and be completely fine.
Do you have like a go-to Christmas movie then, separate to Nightmare Before Christmas?
Not really, because I wasn't really a big fan of whenever I was growing up, they were doing those really, sometimes movies from the 80s were still being played.
Yeah.
Like they would do like Frosty the Snowman and stuff like that,
Yeah.
which I didn't really like. I kind of thought Frosty was scary when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't really like the Grinch because I didn't like the way he talked.
I love
So
the
I
Grinch.
didn't really have a Christmas movie I can say, I
Fair
guess.
enough. No, fair enough. Are you more of a Halloween person than a Christmas person? I see you being more of a Halloween person than a Christmas person.
I am definitely probably more of a Halloween person overall, but I do enjoy the holidays
Yeah.
in different ways.
Yeah.
But I definitely, when I was growing up, Halloween was the one holiday that my parents didn't care enough about, so I got to celebrate it my way. Whereas,
Yeah.
like I was saying earlier, my mom was very big on Christmas, so she was like, "We're going to decorate and do everything her way,"
Yeah.
which was very not the way I wanted to do things. But you know, her house, her rules. So
Mm-hmm.
Halloween, we just got to do whatever we wanted because she was like, "I don't care, do whatever you want." So yeah, I used to pair up with a dude that lived a couple of houses down the street. He used to sometimes take around a chainsaw that he took the chain off and run around with kids at it.
Oh my
So yeah, I
God.
had fun with that
Jesus
dude. He used to
Christ.
take like his truck with a trailer right out, and he would take kids around to different neighborhoods and be like, "Come on, kids, we're going to a new place." And we'd all be like, "Yeah!" He was the dude to go to. He had a
Aw.
huge decked out house.
That's really cool.
Halloween was the holiday for me.
That's really cool. Aw. Is it true that you have like a, well, I say, is it true? Is it in the movies you see what are they called? Those hay mazes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Corn
Is that like a
mazes.
thing? Is that a thing? Corn
Corn
mazes?
mazes. Yeah. Those are a thing. Definitely. They're not very popular in the South just because you have to have like a giant area to do them. But
Right.
yeah, they're very common in like parts of North Georgia they are. Yeah, you can easily do corn mazes. Haunted corn maze, haunted hay rides.
Are they
Yeah, those are
fun?
very common. I've only been to one. I actually don't like being lost, and I did get lost. I actually had
Oh.
to be
Mm-hmm.
rescued because
Oh.
in spite of the fact that it's in like one giant area, sometimes it can take place over an entire acre, and you're just in the corn, and in
That
spite of
sounds
the fact that there's
horrifying.
sometimes like signs and stuff, you can still easily get lost. And they tell you just pick a direction and keep walking. And I did. And so finally there was like little areas where there was like flashing lights and you could actually tap them and it would start like making noise to bring help to you. And I got so panicked. I was like, I really just want to leave. So I found one because I'd somehow been separated from my friends and I was like, please, I don't care. They were like, are you sure? I was 17. I was like, please get me out of here. I don't like being in here.
Man.
I'm not one of those people that enjoys being lost. I was just like, please, I'm sorry. I was having a panic. I was like, please get me out of here.
Completely
Please get me
fair.
out of here.
It sounds
It was so
terrifying. It
bad.
sounds kind of scary because I
People
imagine it would have been
enjoy
like
them.
dark, right? Not
Oh
dark,
yeah, it
but
was dark. Some people they would have like every couple of sets of people they would give you like a glow stick or some kind of light on your hip or something just so you didn't completely get lost in the maze. But yeah, people up on rises in the maze. Yeah. The little thing that we had was like buttons. It was like whoop, whoop. It would start making noises like that, and whenever you hit one, that meant that people are saying, "I really got
I
to get
need
out of
help.
here."
Yeah.
Yeah, I need help. Yeah, so
Oh,
they just
damn.
had it for emergencies, stuff like that, in case because people knew the thing well enough that because apparently they had like little mini maps and they knew where the things are. So based on where you were, people always would circle where they were and stuff like that. So yeah, I managed to get rescued. My friends were like, "Is it that serious?" And I was like, "Yes, it was that serious." Good question.
Oh,
But
terrible
yeah,
friends. Terrible friends. I would have been so worried. I would have been like, "Were you okay? Were you starving?" Like, I would have felt awful if we got separated. Man, that must have been scary.
but the thing is, I like haunted houses. I
Yeah.
just not like the typical like corn mazes and stuff like that
The fear
because
is,
they're huge.
yeah. The fear is getting lost in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
of
Yeah,
being
yeah.
attacked by a dress
Yeah.
up chainsaw murderer, right? Yeah.
No. I'm not necessarily scared of that because between fight or flight, I'm a fighter. But when it comes to being lost and there's nothing, you can't even fight anything. You're just alone. I was like, nope, get me out. I'm good. Goodbye.
No, I
I
feel
like to
that.
leave now.
Hi, Tando, welcome. I too am afraid of big open spaces. Maybe that's not what you're saying you're afraid of, but like I hate big open spaces. Like I find fields in general to be pretty terrifying. But maybe that's just because I'm a city girl. But like,
Makes sense.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Like a small village with like no one around, terrifying. I'd rather be in a city full of people. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I start
I would
panicking.
definitely agree
Feels
with
like a
that.
horror.
Which
Feels
is
like a zombie
yeah,
movie, you know.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Because it's like the less an area is populated, you start to worry: are you going to be able to get help if you need it?
Right? Yeah.
So yeah, I
Exactly.
definitely agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, in a city, you know that there's always someone watching. If something happens, you know there's someone there, right? You know there's someone
Mm-hmm.
like you know that the nearest police station or whatever is going to be just around the corner. The nearest ambulance, you know, is going to be
Oh
two
yeah.
minutes away. You know, but out in the middle of nowhere,
Oh yeah.
fuck knows when help's going to come. Like, oh, that's terrifying to me. Mm-mm. When I was
Dude.
9, go on, yeah.
Yeah. My mother lives in a lake in part of North Georgia. The closest hospital is 30 minutes away.
Oh, that's
Where she
scary.
is. She is back in the boonies. Like the roads are not fully paved back where she
That's
is.
scary.
That's how.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she's not the healthiest woman, but she's like, oh, it's fine. I
Bless
can
her.
get where I need to go. And I'm like, you're alone at a dead end street with people that use these as like vacation houses. She's like, oh, it's fine.
There's not
All
even
right.
any neighbors, really.
The neighbors use these places as like
Holiday homes.
rental, like summer homes, basically.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
And she's the only one
scary.
that lives down there. Yeah. She lives down there by herself. Yeah.
Oh, I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. When I was 9,
She's
we
one of
went to
those,
the
she's like,
haunted
if I'm gonna die out
mansions.
here, I'm gonna die out here alone. And I'm like,
Well,
okay, whatever you
she's
say.
accepted her fate, right?
Yeah.
She knows
I
what she
live
got
in the
herself
boonies of
into.
Florida. Bro.
Hi, thank you for the follow, Dash. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. Heck yeah. A clown jumped out and scared me, so I punched him in the red nose. Oh, but you were 9. Understandable reaction, honestly. Understandable. Oh,
It's cute.
been to Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, which was nuts. They had full-on Rob Zombie sections that looked like a Rob Zombie video exploded there. Oh, damn. Damn. I could see that being at Universal. From like what I saw at Universal, I could easily see that taking place, yeah. It's a lot more adult than Disney. A bit scarier.
Yeah.
Okay, when I was in Universal, I think it was Universal, I went on the... It might have been Disney, I don't fucking know. It's one of these places, right? I went on one of the Harry Potter rides, and it was like,
Universal, yeah.
Was it Universal? Ugh,
Yeah,
fucking hell, I
Disney,
can't keep up, bro.
yeah, Universal is Harry Potter, yeah.
So, it was a ride where it was like free seats, and it was like you were meant to be on the broom or whatever going around, and it's like you go through the story of Harry Potter or something. You go past the Weeping Willow, and you go through the forest and everything. And I have arachnophobia. I have very bad arachnophobia. Not like ew spiders, but like spiders. You know what I mean? And I kid you not, I had no idea there was fucking spiders and that you were gonna come face to face with that fat fucking spider. What's the name? Aragorn?
Aragog, yeah,
Fucking
Aragog.
Aragog. Fucking Aragog. It comes right up in your face, and it's like actual life-sized Aragog. It's like 6 foot tall Aragog. Yeah, no, I screamed at the top of my lungs. I closed my, because you go right up face to face with that thing. It's like 10 inches from your face. No, no, I fucking shit my pants. I shit my pants. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, and I refused to open my eyes until the end of the ride. Yeah, it was bad. It was not good. I had nightmares that night about spiders. Awful. I hated it. I hated it so much. Zero warning. You're just like, 1 minute you're going past the Weeping Willow, the next minute, boom, Aragog's in your face. No, never again. Never again. Never doing that again. Hi, Kimla. How are you? Welcome. Could be worse. I lived in the boonies of Florida. What is the boonies? What does that mean? Mostly just swamps, cattle ranches, and impenetrable woods. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass, thanks. I've seen enough horror movies about getting murdered in the woods. Yeah, no, I'm a pass. I'm a pass on that. I'll stick to the city. Thank you very much. Yeah, the spider is 6 or 7 feet tall and is about 2 feet from you. Just coming in from all sides so you don't see it coming. No, worst nightmare. Can't do it. Tapping out. You're like, no. I'm surprised they didn't shut down the ride to get me off because of how loud I was screaming.
Oh my god.
Genuinely. Lived in gator country. Okay, are like gators and crocs like a real problem?
Oh, yeah.
Hi Mona, welcome.
Yeah. Some people have backyard ponds with gators in them.
Do you fear for like coming across a gator? Have you ever come across a gator?
Me? No, I have no concern with that. In the south, at the lake, you have water moccasins, which are poisonous snakes that skim across the top of the water, so you can't really be that scared of that kind of shit. Yeah, up until the fact where it wants to bite you in the calf, yeah.
Yeah. How poisonous are we talking? Are we talking like knock you on your ass for a day? Or are we talking like, gotta get like, you know,
like water moccasin, I think, is in like poison control, yes. Yes, they're very, yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah, we call them cottonmouths also, yeah. They're, yeah.
I didn't see a single gator when I went to Florida. I was kind of disappointed. I wanted to see an alligator, yeah. Didn't see a single one. Any body of water, you just don't go swimming and stay away from the shore. Is the shore the worst place for it? I assume they don't swim in, like, deep water, right?
No. It's usually very, very shallow water, yeah.
I saw a gator at the zoo once. Actually, I saw a gator in Budapest when I went to Budapest recently. But I didn't see a gator in Florida. 2 whole weeks in Florida, didn't see a single one.
That's so weird. You can see gators crossing the highway. That makes no sense. Yeah.
Can't imagine that. Does traffic like stop for them, or do they just go, nah, fuck gators, run them over?
Because some will turn and snap, and they can't actually pop your tires if they're big enough. Some people do actually just sort of like, you know, a couple of people will be ballsy and get out and just kind of like hit them on the tail and get them to scoot across. Yeah, bro. People in Florida don't give a fuck. There's a lot of people out there like, get out the road, move.
You get used to it, right? You stop becoming
yeah.
Same with copperheads. Is that another type of snake?
Yep. Very deadly.
You get so many snakes and stuff in America. I fear few people, you know. I do. It's nice
We
here.
fear for us.
No real poisonous or venomous animals. No, like, wild crocs. You know, what's the worst we get? Badgers? Badgers are really uncommon here, too. Yeah. Might stub your toe on a hedgehog if you're walking in the night, but that's about as dangerous as it gets for wildlife here. Yeah. Damn, danger noodles
adorable.
are everywhere too.
Mm-hmm.
We get
Mm-hmm.
like grass snakes, but they're completely harmless, really. They just scare people. Yeah, yeah. You lived in gator country? You did Dr. Pig? How many gators have you seen? Do you have like is that like is it a small enough number that you could say off the top of your head you've seen like, maybe 5 gators? Or do you think it's a big enough number that you won't be able to keep track? If that makes sense. How many gators you've seen? I've encountered a diamondback is that a type of snake? Bro, you're all
Yeah.
like listing like specific names as if I know what this means.
Yeah. That's another kind of snake. Yeah.
Oh damn. Do you get like crazy frogs there?
No, more often
No?
than anything else, you'll get large birds and snakes.
Oh.
No frogs. Dead
Mm,
fish. Sometimes.
dead fish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Just stay out of tail whipping range. A decent sized gator can crush your
Oh
bones
yeah.
and your shins.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
if we're talking about, bone crushing animals, swans are dangerous as fuck, bro. I'm sorry.
Really?
Don't go into like swans, a swing of their neck can break your arm.
What?
Which is crazy, right? It's crazy. Yeah, they're also protected by the monarch. They're owned by the monarchy. So you can't you can't harm a swan. It's I forgot what it's like an act against the crown to attack a swan.
Mm-hmm.
Is owned by the crown, yeah. Which is crazy, right? It's crazy. Yeah, swans are dangerous. But they're pretty friendly, I think. You get a lot of them in the Thames. See, there's a lot of swans in London. You've seen close to 17 or 18 gators? Damn, that's like one every 2 years, maybe. Sorry, I was doing rough maths, right? Assuming you're in like, yeah, I don't know, 20s, 30s. That's like one every other year or so, right? Swans can harm you, but you can't return the favor. Shows what the crown
That's
considers
so sad,
valuable.
though.
Yeah, the
That's
protected
really
species.
unfortunate.
They're beautiful, though. They're beautiful.
Beautiful pains in the ass, apparently.
Yeah, they're not as aggressive as what like Canadians say about geese. Geese, right? We do get geese here. They're not aggressive like they are in Canada or America. If you've got aggressive geese, I guess.
I don't think we do.
No, it's not like a thing that people go, the fucking geese,
I've never encountered a goose. I am personally terrified by pigeons. Not because they're dangerous, just because I'm terrified of pigeons.
You're just terrified they're gonna shit on you, or
No, like actually like screaming in fear. Like I'm
really?
terrified of pigeons.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
didn't
like
know
with
until I
spiders.
was in college and I was standing on the metro platform.
Yeah.
And for some reason, one flew toward me and I screamed so loud and
Really?
dropped to the ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I dropped my books and everything and I was like, it was one of those, I didn't even know it was coming out. I was like, oh, wait, that's a pigeon. And my friends were like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever encountered a pigeon before.
Really?
But yeah, I am horrendously terrified of
Are they
pigeons.
not
No
common?
other birds. But yeah, they're very common in the South. Desperately common in the South. Certain
How
parts
did you
will
not
just be.
know that you were
I don't know.
terrified
I
of
just
pigeons?
because I kind of lived outside the metro area. Like there, when we say Metro Atlanta, it's a huge part because Atlanta itself is like the very center hub, but the metro area is like anything sort of around the perimeter because there's a giant highway. It's called 285 that does a
So it's
circle
like the city
around
area?
Atlanta.
Is a metro
Yeah,
area
so
like
it's
city area? Okay.
yeah, it's basically when we say
Pigeons are more
metro, we
common
mean
in like
anything.
cities, right?
Yeah, we mean anything like inside. Like there's Piedmont Park is part of Atlanta. Near the college, I went to a college down there, one of the main colleges in Georgia. Like their big area was Woodruff Park. That had pigeons in it. And I used to walk through that to get to my university. And there was pigeons out there. And I would actually go out of my way to avoid walking in Woodruff Park because I just didn't want the pigeons. There'd be old people playing chess and there's pigeons everywhere. And I'm just like, nope, 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 nope.
Oh, man.
It was so bad. They're feeding pigeons and I'd just be like, please, fuck away, go away, let me get by. It was terrible.
I've never had an issue with pigeons before. Yeah.
I think I'm very, very rare in that regard. Most people have no
fair
problems
enough,
with pigeons.
right? I have a few friends that really don't like them, but not like fear, like screaming in fear. Swans can harm. Yeah, right. You've eaten gator tail before? Have you eaten gator before?
The only exotic thing I've ever eaten is bear. That's kind of uncommon for the South. Yeah.
A bear's
Yeah,
common
my
in the South?
no, he was up hunting in the north.
Oh, okay.
I think he was hunting up in like North Carolina or something and shot a like you can get very limited hunting licenses for certain species. So yeah, he ended up
Right.
shooting a grizzly bear.
Damn.
Was it grizzly bear or black bear? It was like some
A
you can shoot
bear.
like a very small limited amount, but yeah, he was like here. It was like this really strange sort of brownish gray meat. And he's like, "You want to try a piece?" We were doing it was at our lake. We were doing a catfish fry, and he was like,
Mhm.
"Hey, I'm offering this," and he was like. And I was like, "What is it?" Because he had like 6 pieces, and I said, "How many did you start with?" And he said 8, and I said, "So nobody really took any?" He goes, "Nah, they don't want to." And I said, "What is it?" "It's bear." And I thought,
Oh,
"Yeah, why not?"
may as well, right?
It
How many
it
opportunities are you
was
gonna get to try it? So,
it was interesting.
was it no
It's
good? Would you eat it again?
bear is very gamey and kind of hard in some ways. So
Mhm. Mhm.
he
Hi,
basically just like
Auntie.
seared it like a little like steak cube is essentially what he did with it. And it tasted okay. He seasoned it well, but like the meat itself was very
A year already?
I
It
don't
really
really know
doesn't
what else
feel
to
like
connect it
such.
with. It didn't
Feel like
taste like
I've been
chicken. It didn't
here for
taste like
centuries.
duck
Thank
or
you,
anything like
Petri.
that. No, it was
The
just a
gremlin,
very gamey.
sweetened,
Like deer is
sometimes
better.
terrifying
Yeah.
vibes. Patrick 1 heart.
So, but it's not bad. If I ate nothing else,
Right.
I would eat it. But I would not choose it as my first choice.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would eat it. Thank you, Auntie, for the resub. Thank you. A year, Poggies. A year already doesn't feel like such. I feel like I've been here for centuries.
Adorable.
Thank you, Petri, for the gremlin and the sweet and sometimes terrifying vibes. Aw, Auntie, I hope you're having a good day, my friend. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. It's okay. No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. How have you been? Welcome. Also, Dorinda says, when I was in Texas as a 12-year-old, I heard a sound that I didn't know, so I kind of went closer as I would have done in Sweden. Then my stepmom grabbed me and pulled me away and told me that's how a rattlesnake sounds. Eee, that's scary. That's scary. Imagine not knowing. Oh, God. Eee, imagine if your stepmother wasn't there. People talk about geese and ignore moose. They're huge, right? Moose are fucking huge, right? They're like taller than cars, right?
One of my mods actually has a story about a moose. I
Really?
think he said that he was the passenger in a car and some friend of his hit a moose and it was just a gnarly scene, is what he said.
Ooh.
Carmine, if you're there, type it out. You
Carmine, is
told me,
he?
and I thought
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah. Carmine is the
yeah.
one that said people talk about geese, ignore moose. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, he said that is apparently they're massive. Like they do not move. If you hit one, you're hitting it because they will not move. Apparently.
Sheesh. Hi, Chef. Welcome. You've had ostrich before.
Really? That's cool.
That's crazy. I don't think I've eaten any weird foods like ostrich and bear or frog. Apparently tastes like chicken but with a different texture.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. You won't catch me eating frog. People
Uh-uh.
die from hitting a
No.
moose with their car. Really? Moose are crazy dangerous. How tall are moose? How tall are moose? Yeah, yeah. How tall are they? 1.5 to 2.1 meters at the shoulder. That's not even including their head. Holy shit.
I have no idea how tall it is.
How high is that in feet? 5 to 6.5 feet tall at the shoulders. So I guess that's not even including the head. Holy shit. Tall as fuck, boy. Tall as fuck, boy. Moose are crazy.
Imagine hitting that with a
dangerous.
car. Damn.
What do you think would die? Well, like get shredded first, the car or the moose? I would not be here if my cousin didn't turn away from the moose. You will kill a deer if you run into it. You will die if you run into a moose, and a moose might walk off out of it. Might walk it off out of anger. Holy shit. That's scary.
Oh!
Scary.
Yeah, it's very common to hit deer in the South. And yeah, it will usually fuck up your car. But
Yeah.
that deer will die and you will probably come out of it just like being like, oh my god, I hit something very massive.
I'm almost as tall as a moose. I'd fight one. I'd love to see you try. I'd love to see that, Shan.
What?
What was that?
Apparently they said if we're taught in Sweden to swipe its legs if you can't avoid it. Holy crap.
Really? Wow. A moose common in Sweden? His hind legs, damn. We hit the moose head with the car. Oh. Wait, is the head better to hit? Surely not, right? Because the horns and stuff, the antlers, whatever you call them, You'll post a pic of a small moose in Discord for anyone who wants to see it. I want to see. Yeah. We ate guinea pigs?
What?
Oh, Kulaks. Poor guinea pig.
That's interesting. Okay.
Car was still totaled. Holy shit. That's crazy. It's crazy. Do you drive, Win?
I do. Yeah, I have not currently. I don't need to where I am anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do technically have my license. Yeah.
I'm trying to get my license. And what was it I was playing the other day? Was it yesterday? The day before? I don't fucking know. I was playing a game and I was driving and I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't get a car. Like, I don't think I could be trusted with a car. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I could be trusted with a car. Where is it, Dorinda? I want to see this picture of a moose. I want to see. My cousin has a lifelong back issues. You came out fine. I'm glad you came out alright. I'm sorry your cousin's still suffering from it. Jeez, that's scary. You hit the head, it kills it, causing it to ragdoll rather than lean into it. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'd worry about getting, like, I don't know, fucking fucked up from the horns or something. Petri can't be trusted with cars, knives, lighters. We can't trust you with anything, Petri. I know, Cal. What can I say? I live to disappoint.
Okay. Interesting.
Alright, Win, I'm very aware that we've been going for 2.5 hours.
Mhm.
And if you're feeling like it's time to call it quits, then you just let me know. But we can go as much more as little more as you want to. I'm pretty flexible. But I don't want to exhaust you or like run dry, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand. No, I can go a little bit longer. I just
Yeah.
would like to use the restroom if I could really quickly.
Yeah, no, go pee. You're fine. Go pee. Yeah.
Oh my
You don't have to
God.
ask. Go have a nice piss. Go have a
I
nice
didn't
piss.
want to leave in the middle of me talking to
No,
me.
it's fine. Go piss. You just gotta say.
Oh my
You found it.
God.
Okay, nice. Go pee.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Go.
it.
You should have just said. It's so good. I'm not gonna hold you hostage. Sheesh. Enjoy your pee pee.
But Boris looking for me.
It's up. Oh, nice. That's nice. I'm have a look. Yeah. Damn, Dome. Oh man, it looks like you're about to drive into it. I think it's running away, but it does look like you're about to drive into it. Was it scary? Were you driving really fast or were you stopped? He almost hit a deer when I was driving in San Fran. It just leapt out of the bush in front of the car. Terrifying. Oh. Yeah, I think that happens in like country roads in the UK as well. You can get like wild deer just come out of nowhere. Driving is scary.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
Yeah. But don't worry, Wynn's not pissing by herself. She's got all of us. Yay, piss buddies! We'll tell her when she's back. I'm sure she'll be delighted to hear that she has a whole load of piss buddies. Yay! Piss buddies for life. Let's go. Heck yeah. We slowed down to let it off, but it was stressed as hell, so we were kind of afraid, not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, scary. What if she has Bluetooth headphones on? I hope she does. All the better to hear us. Piss buddies. She can hear you saying she has piss buddies. Good. I'm glad. I hope she does have Bluetooth headphones. And then she knows she has piss buddies. And then she'll never feel alone again. When do you feel most alone? When you're pissing. Right? So what do you need? Piss buddies. And what does she have? Piss buddies. So she'll never feel alone again, right? Don't we all just want piss buddies in life? You know, he needs to get married and have kids. Just get a piss buddy. Right? Isn't that what like the Ted movie was about? Right? And now she's pee shy. Well, then don't bring a Bluetooth headphones. You know what I mean? A stressed animal is unpredictable, so we let it get a good 20 minutes off the road before we dead pass it. Yeah. I never feel alone in the bathroom. Why do you have a piss buddy? Is it a ghost? Is it me? Do people want piss buddies? I'll be your piss buddy, Shan. Do you not have a piss buddy? Everyone deserves a piss buddy. Everyone needs a good piss buddy. There's sandhill cranes, which are terrifying birds and are protected. So if you hit it with your car, it's considered a felony. But like swans, yeah, it's like swans. Yeah. Swans are protected. Yeah, it's considered a crime to hurt a swan in any way. Yeah. But do you want a piss buddy, Malky? Do you have a piss buddy? Who's your piss buddy? What are you doing in Chad's bathrooms? Anything I want to. It's fucking my dungeons. My rules. You got a problem? Cry about it. Do you want a piss buddy, Malky? Do you have a piss buddy? Oh, I think I actually made buttons. Hold on. I sometimes make buttons. Isn't that crazy? Which one is it? You know, I'm not even sure if I made the buttons. Did I make the buttons? Nah, bro, I didn't. Why would I make buttons? Buttons do things. Fuck knows. Piss Buddy applications are open. Heck yeah! Only if Win is offering. Okay, I'll ask if Win needs a Piss Buddy and if she is offering her Piss Buddy services. There's a pee pee poo poo friendship emote. I couldn't find it, Dorinda. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it. I genuinely tried looking for it yesterday. Yeah. Piss Buddy applications are open. Absolutely not. Petri, have you cleaned your room? Maybe. Maybe. What's it to you, huh, Cow? Don't exactly like the idea of you and Mr. Stabby in the bathroom. Why? What are you afraid of? The geese aren't a full meter tall. And sound like a scream from a horror movie? That's a no. Really? It's active in another chat. That's why I know it exists. It's definitely a 7TV emote. It might be called something else. They might have renamed it. Because you can add custom names for 7TV emotes. So I literally googled pee pee poo poo on 7TV, came up with nothing. So let me search it again. Pee pee. Pee poo poo, was it? Friendship? Hello! No emotes found. Petri, do you have 7TV? Yes, I do. Hello, do you have a Piss Buddy?
What?
A Piss Buddy?
No.
Pee-po. Poo-poo. Friendship. Sorry, I'm searching for an emote. Oh, I found it! There you go. There you go, I found it. Done.
Pee-pee.
Okay.
There you go.
That
Peepo Poo Poo Friendship is now an emote you can use. You're welcome. You missed a lot, I'm sorry. So do you have a Piss Buddy?
I see that.
Do you get lonely
No.
when you're pissing?
No, my cat makes sure I don't.
Oh, see? Exactly! Win does have a Piss Buddy. Yeah. Saxon, my big chongus,
Oh.
he's my Piss Buddy.
That okay. That's what you
Piss
mean.
Buddy.
Yes,
yeah,
I have
yeah,
one of
Piss
those.
Buddy. Yeah. He likes to sit on my feet when I'm pissing. And he likes to face the other way because he believes in privacy, you know? There's privacy in this household. He likes to stand guard, you know, give me some privacy. He refuses to make eye contact whilst I'm on the toilet. It's very cute. I don't give a fuck, you know? Fuck, I always want to go back to the PC just so I can use peepo poo poo and see it for myself. You're welcome. Yeah, it's now an emote, yeah. Yeah, so we talk regularly here about piss buddies because I think everyone deserves a piss buddy, right? Whether it be your cat or me, you know. So Malky doesn't have a piss buddy, and he was wondering if you were offering your piss buddy services. You know, just keep each other company while you're pissing. You know, like how girls go to the toilets together, right?
Yeah.
They're like piss buddies, so you're not alone when you're pissing, right? Everyone needs a good piss buddy.
Yes, they do.
Shan, enjoy your
Shan, enjoy your ultra red vegetable
Sold me on
soup.
it. You're correct.
Huh?
You need a good one. You've sold me on it. You do need a good piss buddy.
I do need a good piss buddy. Yeah. We have a sound effect. I don't think you won't be able to hear. Let me send it to you. It's good. Yeah. It's a good sound effect. Where is it? It might be loud when I send it. Just yeah. Here we go. Okay, I was worried I sent it to the group chat for a second. Then there you go. It's sending. Pissing all by yourself, handsome.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome.
It's beautiful, right? Yeah, whenever I go pee-pee, they spam that, and they also spam the sound effect of me singing "I need a pee-pee," and they also spam the pee-pee redeem. Pee-pee,
Nice.
pee-pee.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you said I, need to use the restroom, and I said have a good piss, suddenly my chat spams with exactly. See, exclamation mark pissing, exclamation mark pee-pee. You know, the pee-pee, a whole bunch.
Nice.
Everything pee-pee. It's everything pee-pee here.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm starting to see how things are here.
I'm glad you have a piss buddy though. That's the most
I
important thing.
do.
Yeah. Pee-pees. Yeah. And so we added the peepo poo poo friendship emote. Yeah. Which is did you see it? Let me post it. Do you have 7TV?
No, but I know what it is. I just started using Better TV, I think it is, BB TV, whatever it
Oh,
was.
you've only just started using that? And Frank
Yeah,
Doesn't
like, it's
Faces.
like,
Yeah, get 7TV. Yeah. You should get 7TV. It's good. It's good. It's a lot easier than better TTV. Yeah, but links are both in chat if anyone wants to install either of them. Yeah. We used a lot of 7TV emotes. It's pretty new though.
Okay.
It's pretty new. Yeah. And spam all the Pepe emotes of your dreams to your heart's content. I think you get like 150 emote slots. So
wow, that's a lot.
stonks, you know, big stonks.
Mhm.
When did you become a VTuber? Sorry, sidetrack. When did you become a VTuber?
March 5th of last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a year and a half ago. Hi, Inkfire. Thank you for the
exactly.
sub. Hi, Win and Petri. Hello, how are you? Welcome.
Inkfire just resubbed for 2 months.
Good to
Hi,
see
Win
you.
and Petri.
Hi, Win and Petri.
Hi,
Hi,
Inkfire.
Inkfire. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Why are frog emotes so popular? I see them everywhere. It comes from the original Pepe meme. Do you remember Pepe, the meme? The OG Pepe meme?
I don't know the meme, no, but I know the frog, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
it
there
came
was
from like
something
one
that-
meme, and now people just make it into whatever they want it to be. Hi, Ohio Grim Reaper, welcome. Rose trying to be... What? What? Nanny? Sorry. Unfortunately, remember the meme. Yeah, that's where it came from. Yeah. Original Pepe. Yeah, there's a chain of chicken shops in the UK called Pepe's. It might just be
Oh
in
my
London, I
gosh.
don't know, but you can go Pepe's and get fried chicken. Yeah. It's a good
That's
like
kind of hilarious.
post night out meal. It's like cheap cheap KFC, you know? Pepe the Frog is even from a comic. It is? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a meme, you know? Just like internet meme, like Chad, you know? Tell us the origin story of Pepe. What made you want to become a VTuber?
What made me? I actually I got a clip sent to me by a friend of mine, Tanu, back in Christmas of the year before. It was a silverware clip, and I thought it was so funny. It was whenever she was saying, I guess you are my little pog champ. Does my little
my
pog
God,
champ
yeah.
want to be stepped on by my big boots? And I was like, people are like, and he's like, oh, she's wildly popular. I was like, that people are popular for saying that. I see that shit for free.
Yeah, right?
And she's like, yeah. And I was like, what? I was like, what is this? And he's like, yeah, it's VTubing. And I sat on it and I was like, huh, that's interesting. And then February of that year rolled around and I was like, huh, I wonder if I could do that though. And I asked my friends, I said, do you think I could actually get by on doing that? They're like, you could find out. No harm in streaming. And I was like, true. So then one of my mods designed my VTuber model. He said, yeah. I told him, I was like, oh, I have to figure out how to do this. And he was like, oh, I could probably figure out the program. I'll give it a whirl. So he did my first one for free as like a test meme. And I did my first stream and it just, I got fun out of it. I used to stream after work. I was still working like a normal job then. So I would basically stream from like 7 to 10 and then from like 1 on the weekends. And I basically just did a couple of times a week and people started showing up. Like some of my chat that's in here now showed up that day and they've been with me ever since. And my life changed in May because I lost my normal job. And I was like, oh, I could give doing this a full-time a try. And I've been full-time ever since May of last year.
Aww.
So it's certainly not something that I intended to go the way that it did. I was just doing it for, because it was interesting and people came by and they talked and it was nice to be able to, have friends because, with the pandemic, you didn't really have people. I was living by myself at the time. I had no family close by. So
That must have been really hard.
I had been living alone for a few years by then because I don't speak very much with my biological mother, and she lived like 3 hours down in another part of Georgia. And I'm actually living with my aunt, which is her sister, up in the north because we don't really get along. So that's, when my aunt was like, do you want to come live up here? We have a mother-in-law, like sweet. Like I live in a separate small, like 2-bedroom mini house off of their main house, which has like 4 bedrooms.
Then.
It's very
So you're not
large.
like completely on your own.
No.
That's good.
The reason they offered it to me, they were like, if you want to come live up here with us, which she was like, we don't technically use the space for anything because they bought it from my uncle's mother that had passed away the year earlier. Because so she was living with them. They were like, yeah, we have it if you want to. And I was like, are you sure? And they were like, yeah, you can come live with us. I know that you don't have anybody down there with you. So I packed up in late June of last year, and I've been living up here ever since.
Well, that sounds really nice.
Yeah, the
Aw.
sad part is that my family has both no idea and also enough of an odd idea of what I do.
Oh,
So,
right.
according to my aunt, I entertain people on the internet and get paid for it. And I was like, don't put it like that to people,
Yep,
please.
yep,
That's
yep,
not what it's,
yep.
that's
Oh my
not what
God.
it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not what it is. Please don't do this.
I
Oh
first
my
started
God.
streaming like years ago, right? And I used to
Mhm.
work at a cinema at the time, right? And I
Oh.
didn't tell anyone that I used to stream. But one day my boss was like, "Why aren't you available to work 3 evenings a week?" And I was like, "Oh, because like I have other commitments." And he was like, "Oh, what do you
Mhm.
do?" Just out of curiosity. And I knew he was a gamer, and I knew he was a massive
Mhm.
nerd, right? He was like a huge huge Star Wars fanboy,
Mhm.
and so I was like, "Oh, well, I like stream on Twitch." And he was like, "Wow, that's really cool." And there happened to be another like boss in the room at the time, like a line manager or something. And she was like working, so I thought it was fine. And he was like, "Oh, well, what do you stream on Twitch?" And I was like, "Oh, I mostly stream like Overwatch or whatever, blah blah blah." And then sorry, I was playing with my candle. And then she goes, "Oh, like do you like what do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I tell stories and jokes and I play games and I guess I make people laugh or smile if possible." And she was like, "Oh, like on camera?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, like like porn?" And I was like, "No, what the fuck?" And she was like, You're not like a cam girl?" And I was like, "No, I'm not a cam girl. That's completely different. I play games. I play like video games." And she was like, "Right. I've
Right.
not heard
Uh-huh.
of that
Oh
before."
my
And
God.
then it got spread around. A few weeks later, it got spread around, and all my colleagues thought I was like a cam girl. And I was like, "No,
Oh my
very much not a
God.
cam girl, but I guess I'll take that as a compliment that you think I'm a successful cam girl or something." But no, it's very much not the case. Very much not the case. Can confirm you make people smile. Oh, thank you. That's the goal, that's the goal, right? Yeah, but yeah, that was the time that it got spread around that I was a cam girl. And people that don't get it just don't get it. They will just not accept in their head that Twitch is a thing. I think maybe it's more mainstream now, right? But fuck yeah.
I think it is, yeah, because it's still to some people to say that you earn, money from people giving it to you on the internet.
They
That is
can't
still the
believe it's not
implication.
sex
They're gonna be
related.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're like, are you sure? And I'm like,
Confirm.
and then if you compare yourself to someone big, they're like, okay, but you don't do that. So what do you
Right?
do? Because I told my aunt, I was like, I'm like, like Ninja. She's like, no. My uncle knew who Ninja was. He's like that weird
Really?
dude that wouldn't shut the fuck up. And I was like, yeah, the dude. He's like the dude that plays that what game, Fortnite, whatever it was. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you do that? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, so why are you living with us? And I was like, no, I don't get paid that. No, I'm not that good at it, but I do the same thing on a much smaller scale. And he was like, oh, okay.
I think it got bigger with the pandemic. I think so too. I think it became more like, people started turning to YouTube and stuff more, and a lot of creators like us started, finding it easier to find an audience. God love on Iceland. Oh, is that you on Iceland? That's really cute. That's a really cute name. Oh, you do indeed not stop talking. Yeah, we win full stop. No full stop. I should say, right? You just non-stop talking. Oh, she good though. She good egg. You should check out Win.
My bad.
You good?
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah, sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to keep talking.
No. What do you mean unrecognized command? Twitch, you literally just implemented this. What do you mean? There we go. I fixed it. Fucking hell. No. I didn't mean like that. I mean like I think it's a real talent to just be able to keep talking. People I think really underestimate how difficult streaming is, right?
Yes and no. I think some people get it,
Mhm.
but I think people assume that in doing it in like small spurts, it's probably much easier. But yeah, when you consider some people sometimes stream like Petri, I know that you sometimes stream like 8
Yeah.
hours, and to just keep doing it,
Yeah.
that's the hard part.
Endless script.
Anybody can probably do it for an hour or two, but
Right? Yeah. It's like
4,
presenting,
5,
right?
6.
But could you
Yeah,
really
yeah.
keep that up for hours upon hours upon
Mhm.
hours? That's where it gets hard. That's where it gets up. But if you don't stream long enough, how is anyone going to find your content? It's
Mhm.
difficult. Ashen is fussy, so I thought she would like listening in. Aw, Win literally helps my 8-year-old go to sleep. Aw, that's so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. Totally 8-year-old appropriate content, right?
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, your kid's first word is going to be something degenerate because I said it.
When I mean it as a compliment, non-stop talking is important for a Twitch streamer. Exactly. Yeah.
I
It's a
apologize.
talent.
Sometimes people come in and have been like, do you ever, like, where do you get all this energy? Are you always like that? Don't people find that annoying? And I'm just like,
I'm gonna eat
my
them.
bad.
I'm gonna eat them. Let me at them. You
used to
know,
people coming
someone
in.
here just earlier. I just had to ban them like a few minutes ago because they were like, "Yeah, hurt yourself domestically." It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, what is
What the
actually
heck?
wrong with you? Like, do you need medical attention? Are you having an aneurysm? Like, I can get you medical attention, bro, but there's no need for that. Sheesh. 2 hours is when anxiety and doubt starts to creep in. Oh, Shan, you're just gonna keep at it. You know, go for as long as is right for you. You know, for some people, like Ollie, she streams like 4 hours and then she ends stream.
Yeah.
That's a good time for Ollie. You know, for me, it's more like I peak at like 6 hours. 6 hours, I'm starting to peak. You know, any more than that, it starts to creep down. You know,
Yeah.
it's different for everyone. Honestly, find your peak, find your middle ground, find what works for you. Yeah. But the longer you go, I feel like it gets easier. You know, you get better at it with practice. Yeah. YouTubers are the best co-op babysitters because you give these kids new questions. We're giving those crush goblins the wrong kind of education. Jesus Christ, that is horrifying. I don't think I've ever seen me be gremlin on here. Okay, you want battery? Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Right, bet. I'm fucking huge.
Beautiful.
Jesus Christ, let me fix it.
Oh, you're perfect.
Oh no. Yeah, perfect. You know, I think it is just gonna be what it is. Horrifying. That's horrifying. Thank you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was requested. Thanks, Bog. We all know where Petri finds her energy. You're damn right. Thank you for the hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate, Win. I've already finished all my boomer juice. Damn it.
Oof.
Gonna have to drink water. Ew.
Ooh.
After 6 hours, it becomes soup. Yeah, literally, right?
That's the thing I worry about whenever I end up talking, like going longer for stream, because sometimes my brain can just start blanking out.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I have ADHD, so sometimes they'll start a sentence, and then I'm like, what was I talking about? They're like, and... They'll be like, and when? And I was like, what? And they're like, you were saying something. Shit, I don't know anymore, dude. I lost it. I started speaking, and it was like, goodbye. Bro, that thought's gone.
No, all the time. Like, sometimes I watch back my own content, and I'm like, I have absolute zero recollection of that happening. Absolute zero. You know, or like someone will come in and be like, haha, remember when? I'm like, no, I don't. They were like, it happened yesterday, Petri. No, zero, absolute zero recollection. Although, in fairness, I do have issues of like I have a neurological condition that messes with my memory. So like I do have poor memory, but yeah, for real, like I don't. You stream for a certain amount of time, you stop remembering. It's like I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think sometimes you say something so what is normal to you and just like offhanded comment, but it will stick in someone's brain, you know what I mean? Like someone in chat will be like, that was like a real fucking PogChamp funny moment. But to you it was like super normal. And so you push over it and think nothing of it. But then they're like, remember when you said, and you're like, Dad, no, was it that big of a deal? I don't remember that, you know? But I mean, at least they're enjoying your content, right?
Yeah. If it weren't for the quote bot, I would probably forget most of the stuff I'd said. I'd read it and I'm like, oh my God, I said that. And they're like, yeah, you did. And I was like, it sounds like me. I just don't remember doing it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Maybe I should do that. I don't think I could keep up with it. In her
My mods do it for me. So
well, that's good.
They always find funny stuff and they're like, ah.
How do you find the strength to go for so long? Caffeine? Caffeine. Do you drink caffeine on stream?
I can go without it, to be honest, but caffeine doesn't actually do anything for me. Apparently, studies have been done with ADHD is that we drink it as especially if we're unmedicated for that reason. So, but yeah, I'm perfectly fine without it. Yeah, because I noticed whenever my chat even notices, they're like, have you? And I'm like, why? They're like, you kind of seem like your
brain's
more distracted than normal. And I'm like, I have a command on my chat called piece of candy because sometimes I'll just be like, oh, look at that. And I was like, what was I doing? They're like, you were really, how the fuck did I end up here? We don't know. You just went. So yeah, just like I go.
some really cute comments I'm gonna read out. Where did it start? Okay, you have more impact than you realize. Thank you, Cal. I think you're right. I think we do as content creators have a lot more impact than we sometimes realize. You're right. You're right. You're right. I have no life. 80% of my memories are VTubers. Understandable. Same. Actually, genuinely same. My life is VTubers 24/7. It's just I just exist in VTubing. I don't know about you, Win. I have zero life outside of VTubing.
I would agree with that. Because my mods and some of my friends they know that I do this. So
Yeah.
even all of my I don't have any when I say IRL friends, I mean I have met them. I don't live near them, but I have met them. Like I've met Kuma. I have met one of my mods. I have met. I'm gonna meet Tanu next year when I go to Florida. So but they know what I do and they fully support what I do. But most other friends that I have are VTubers.
I only have like 2 actual IRL friends. They're like my besties. And I see them rarely, but even they're slowly getting into VTuber content. And I'm like, please, you are my only source of non-VTuber content. Like, don't join me down here. Like, one of them's an artist, and she sometimes like does VTuber art or whatever. But every so often they start sending me VTuber TikToks. I'm like, please, not like this, please. Inkfire
I'm
says,
lucky that.
Go on.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna keep reading.
I was gonna say, Kuma is a lawyer, and she's the one that lives in the UK. So I'm pretty sure she's never gonna get into it. She just listens to me talk about it, but other than that, she's more like sending me Disney Dreamlight memes right now, and we're talking about that.
That's really awesome.
Otherwise, she'll listen to it. She's fully supportive, but she's more of I'm gonna be over there, and I will. Yeah. She's currently working for a small firm right now. I thought you guys knew that. She graduated with her and got her honors degree. She just finished it this year. So yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yes. She's been wanting to help out with commercial real estate stuff like that. That was the thing that she specifically hoped to pursue. But currently she's doing some social work. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's very adorable. She listens to me talk about it. She enjoys my emails, but she understands nothing about VTubing that I don't tell her.
It's the same as my bestie. Yeah. I when my bestie was last over, I showed her my rig and my setup, and she was like, "Wow, you're like an actual anime character." I was like, "Yeah, dude." I showed her the iPhone setup, the mic, all the cameras you need, the whole shebang, all the different programs. She's like, "That's crazy." I was like, "Yeah, dude." Welcome to VTubing. Hi, small and strong. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. I think I've seen you around. I've seen you around in a bunch of places. Welcome, welcome.
Hey,
Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoyed time. And welcome on in. Welcome. Also, Inkfire said, you both have huge impact for us. Yeah. Hi, baby. So cute. You're so cute. Cal says, I don't know how to talk to IRL people anymore. It's all VTubers. It is, though.
Well, then I guess we'll have a one-sided conversation. They can hear me, but they will not be able to hear you. Okay. But I mean, I don't think that there's a lot of downside because I will say this is that I didn't have the greatest social life before this, even before the pandemic, for one, because it was just I've always found it kind of difficult, and I was expressed this to you, which is why when you were like, "Okay, I want you to meet my girlfriends," I was like, "Oh my god, hi, are you sure?" And you were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Really?"
Let's get you some new friends, bitch. Let's go.
It helped a ton because you don't realize that, especially when you have Sophie, because content creation, you can sometimes worry the friendships that you make.
Yeah.
Who's legitimate?
Are they genuine? Are they Is it a business relationship or is it a friendship?
Exactly.
There be lines and they be blood.
Yes, exactly. And that was the problem, is that I had a friendship that was a friendship, but it kind of got muddled with the sort of differences that we had and how we approach things, and the fact that we were in 2 different aspects, despite in her mind taking it way more seriously than I was.
Yeah.
But she didn't have the same gains, so it kind of ruined. I don't know how to make friends. I feel like sometimes when you're an adult, making friends is not the same thing. You can't just go up to a kid and be like, "Do you like this? Yay, let's let's hang out."
You want to be my
With
friend?
adults, it's a little bit more why are you talking to me? I just wanted to be friends.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it. And
Sus.
you're just like,
don't trust it.
what?
Play safe. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ada
Yeah.
indeed. Yeah.
And you don't know what to tell people because you're like, there's no manual to be friends as adults, and it does seem to be way more nuanced. And when you add on content creation and how people are already nervous and guarded about people coming in and being like, why do you want to suddenly talk to me? We've never spoken before. And you're
Exactly
like,
right.
I saw something you posted somewhere. Is that good enough reason? I thought it was. And then suddenly you second guess everything, and then you're like, I guess I just won't reach out to people anymore.
It's so
So.
hard, you know. It's so
Yeah.
hard. I think it's hard enough as an adult to make friends, right? It's
Yeah.
hard. It's easier when you work somewhere and
Yeah.
you're next to that person every day. It's like being at school again. You work at the same desk next to someone every day for a year or whatever, right? So you get to know them, you get to trust them, you build that friendship, right? But then even at work, like work friends, you never know when that person's going to stab you in the back to get the promotion or whatever, turn you in, like for being a shit employee or whatever, right? But then you add content creation on top of that already complicated dynamic, and it's like everyone kind of is fighting for the same thing. And a lot of people see it as competition. It's like, it doesn't have to be like that. But it's so complicated. It's so complicated. It's hard to know when someone's in it for a genuine friendship or because content creation is like social media. People see networking as making friends, but what they're not doing is looking for friends. They're looking for business connections, right? And it's like different, but they treat it like friendships. And so you end up getting like, you know, thinking you're making a nice new friend, but really they're just in it for business. And it's like, that hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, and you don't know it until it's too late, and then they're like, "Oh no, we're not like that," and you're like, "Oh, I'm
I'd rather
shitty."
people
About
just
it.
be upfront about it. Like, I've met some
Yeah.
beautiful people who just wanted to collab, and I was like, yeah, I'm down for it. Like, sure, why not?
Oh yeah.
You only live once, right? I'll collab with
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
sure. And
Yeah.
a friendship hasn't blossomed from it, but like a business relationship, and that's comfortable because we've both established that's what it is. You know,
Exactly.
we're not DMing each other to like see how our days are. No, it's just like, hey, do you want to collab today? I want to play this game. Do you want to join me? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do that. You know what I mean? It's different. It's different. But when people like don't know if they want to be friends or if they want to be business partners, it's really complicated. It gets scary.
And it feels like because you're concerned with just being honest, how that makes you look. When in reality, putting that out there makes it way easier.
It does, yeah, it does.
Because it's just like if that's you understand, then you're like, oh yeah, sure. Most people are probably like, yeah, that's fine. That doesn't bother me. Just because then you don't have to feel like, are we on the same page or
completely. It's hard, bro. It'd be hard. It can be sometimes lonely, but I'm glad you're branching out, making new friends. I'm very happy for you.
I've realized that by being friends with you, that I had friends I already thought I did. It's just that they hadn't, I guess for lack of a better word, presented themselves in a way that I understood that we were friends. Because it was like, I was like, hey, I have friends with you now. And then I had another friend of mine reach out. Her name's Dia. She was like, you know, we've always been friends. And I was like, I didn't really think you liked me that much. She's like, I like the world of you. And I was like, why didn't you tell me that?
Aww.
I can't figure it out. She's like, I thought you knew. And I was like, no. And now we talk all the time. And I was like, you have to be direct with me. I'm not going to figure it out. Like, I'm not the best with hints. Some people aren't. Some people don't know, like, are you talking to me because, like, you heard something? You want something from me?
Sometimes it's the way people phrase it. Like, I find it difficult to reach out to people unless I have a reason to. If that makes sense.
Same,
like,
same.
I don't see a reason to DM you unless there's a purpose for it. But at the same time, if you're only DMing me for a purpose, are we friends or are you just wanting something? But I think for me, I tell the difference. Like, if you were to DM me and be like, hey, how do you do this thing? Can you show me? And then I showed you and you were like, cool, thanks. Anyway, how have you been? And you like spurred a conversation from that and wanted to like, you know, hang out either over text or like whatever. You know what I mean? That shows me it's more of a friendship. But if you were to just be like, okay, thanks for helping me and then dip. Yeah, no, we're not really.
That would,
friendly, but not like besties.
Yeah. And there's a couple of people that are like that, and I'm okay with that. But I think the problem is that when you start talking with people and you're like, and you both say, yeah, I like you, but it doesn't go anywhere, then I'm just like, okay, are we just like low-keying this friendship or what? And I'm just like, I don't know. But there are some people that inevitably get to that point, like I did with one of my friends, Dia, the one that I was talking about. She would just kind of DM me and was like, you know what, she's like, I like you. I like you a lot. And I was like, okay. And then I finally just said, what do you mean when you say that? And she's like, I mean, like, I think we're friends. And I was like, friends how? Like, I was like, I don't mean to grill you, but like, I've had a number of people and I felt kind of bad. And she's like, no, I understand. I totally get what you mean. But she's like, yeah, I consider us quite friends. And she was like, she asked if she could put me in her lore. And I was like, oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's
But
really
it took a minute. Sometimes just being awkward gets it past that point. But now
Yeah.
she and I talk no problem. But it was where I was just like, what kind of friend do you want from me? Because I'm like, I don't want to overstep and not realize it. Because I've had people tell me when I was younger, you're not wanted here. How can't you get that
That's
clue?
awful.
So I don't want to be in that moment where people are just like having to avoid me because I can't get the hint. You know, which is why hints don't work for me. When you told me you want to hang out with my girlfriend, so it's like, you sure? And you were like, yeah. I was like, that I can understand. Let's go. Yes, absolutely.
I don't do vagueness.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it doesn't work.
no, it goes over my head. Like, Mass says, one of my best friends has been VTubing for a year now. I don't play the games she's interested in, but I still support her in stream anytime I can. I think there's a difference between like watching someone for the games they play and watching someone for them and their content, if that makes sense. Overall, it's like different style of content creation. Both totally valid. I'm definitely not the watch me for the game I'm playing kind of streamer. But yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. My boomer juice has just run out. I need to get water. Have you got a drink?
Yeah, I have a 40-ounce bottle. I have to because otherwise I'll forget to hydrate.
Fucking same. That's why my chat always reminds me. Adults trying to be friends make me think I'm about to get scammed or worse. Oh, I hope you have plenty of friendships, Cal, because you're lovely. Absolutely lovely. Small, just communicates through memes. Big same. I send okay, if you ever want to be friends with me, the best way to like get regular contact from me is just to be friends with me on TikTok. Because I would just spam you with TikToks. And it's just my way of being like, hey, I saw this and I thought you'd like it. Good, I think we're friends. Okay, enjoy these TikToks that reminded me of you or that I think you would like. You know what I mean? That's like, that's the most contact you'll ever get from me. Yeah. I'm not one to just DM you out of the blue. It's not gonna happen. But I'll send you fucking all the TikToks you want, bitch. Like, you want TikToks to add me on TikTok, I'll send you all the TikToks. Like, you know, once I've cracked what kind of humor you have and what humor isn't okay on your radar, you're gonna get spammed so much. Yeah. I have like 8 people that I regularly spam with like hundreds of TikToks. I'm too much on TikTok, honestly.
Oh my god.
Find it's easier to befriend someone online than IRL. Same, I think so too. I think because there's less, non-verbal communication. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, but where do you find good memes to share? Where is your source of memes?
Honestly, I don't understand most memes.
Really?
Which sounds really bad.
That's okay.
But I really don't. I'm unfortunately a Redditor, which for some people is like an oof. But that's where I probably see the source of most memes, or I see it from other people being on like VTuber Twitter, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. I see certain patterns, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. Or when my community makes ones. Like, I'm just thinking when my community made for me earlier, and I'm just like, bro, yes.
Win is a blessing. I'm happy to know her. Oh, this has turned into Love Win Hour. Yeah, this is a Win Appreciation Hour.
When is the Petri Appreciation Hour? That's the first stream.
No, it's all good. This is Win Appreciation Hour. Yeah. I just send Petri anything I see that is SpongeBob shaped. Yeah, I love it, Shan. I love it, honestly. I think me and you, Shan, bonded over like Hello Kitty stuff. What is that?
It's a Wiglet. I read the comment that I wanted to write a Wiglet, and then they picked that me.
I did see that. Yeah. Where on Reddit? Oh yeah, where on Reddit do you go? Like, what are your go-to subreddits? I love r/am I the arsehole. It's my go-to.
I've been
reading that for years, and now it's becoming like a thing that people read it in podcasts. I've been considering doing an episode of this where I get someone on and we just read through a bunch of different Am I the Arsehole posts, because that seems to be a thing that's trendy in podcasts at the moment, even though it's so overdone. But we could do it once, maybe once, no more than that. It'd get too cringe. but yeah. Send me another one. Oh my god.
You want to ride me, do you?
Oh god, I want to ride you so bad.
You want to ride me hard?
Yeah, so hard.
All right then, big boy. Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's really good. Who made that? That's really good.
Bob did. Argo and Bob.
That's really good.
I don't have to make memes. My chat makes them for me. I literally made a meme channel, and they were like, "Oh, I got you." Done. Yes, exactly. Done.
His name is Dear Daniel. Is that Hello Kitty's boyfriend? Excuse me. Petri, have you ever done the Florida Man birthday story where you add your birthday to find a Florida Man story that happened? I think I did it
Oh my
once before I
God.
went to Florida. I think I did it once. I don't find it super interesting, honestly. I love during podcasts when they do that and you can say in games and in the bedroom. What? Honestly, I love during podcasts when they do what can you say in games and in the bedroom. Okay, now I'm understanding. Sorry, that took me a few times for my brain to process. Like, where they do these segments where they're like, oh, what's something that you can say in the bedroom, but you can also say in game? Like, push harder or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go fast, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry, English is
Oh
your
my
second
goodness.
language? Is it really? What's your first language, Ink? Don't worry, no. It was really well worded. I'm just smooth brain. He is on top. Yeah. Yeah, he is. You can say anything in both places if the homies are cool enough. You damn right, Shan. She's a human girl, not a cat. Hello Kitty's boyfriend's sister is a human girl. Okay. You're Dutch? Oh, nice. I like the Netherlands. Netherlands are pretty good. Have you ever been outside of America? I know a lot of Americans have never left America.
I have been out of the mainland US, but I've never been out of the US. I've been to Hawaii.
Where would you go if you were to go somewhere else?
Probably Japan. Just because I
Okay,
really
same.
want to go to Akihabara. I want to go to the
Go
ancient
to all
temples
the
of Buddha
weeb
that are still.
spots.
Yeah, I would. Where do you want me to go? Yeah, somebody go to the weeb
So no,
spots.
same. Me and my bestie are saving up to go. Yeah. She was like, yeah, I'll pay for you for your flights or whatever. And I was like, oh, it's really
Wow,
tempting.
that's the big part of it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So we might go. She offered to take me.
You really should, especially now that they changed the tourism.
I know, right? She literally sent me a
guidelines.
TikTok announcing that the tourism was open. She was like, when we going, bestie? And I'm like, oh my god, I still owe you money from when we went to Budapest. Like, not right now, please. Yeah, I love her. She's my bestie. Bestie for life.
Adorable.
Yeah, she sometimes
Aw,
comes
you
in
look
and says
cute.
hi and shit talks. Yeah, she's a good egg though. She's the one that doesn't really get VTubing. Yeah. That's nice. Big weeb though, big weeb. Go to the Gundam factory and see life-size Gundam. Are you into Gundam?
I am not,
God,
unfortunately,
me
but like
too.
I get they're really popular for some reason, but it
Yeah.
just kind of went over my head.
Yeah, I don't like Gundam and mech and stuff. I'm just not into it. I tried watching, what was that anime with 02 in it? I only watched it because I thought she was really
Darling in the
cute.
Franxx?
That's the one, Darling in the Franxx. I was like, oh yeah, she's really cute. This is going to be a good anime, right? And everyone says it's good, right? So I was like, I want to try to watch it. I watched episode 1 and I was like, oh yeah, I see it's leading up to it. I'm getting into the characters. And then she gets in the fucking mech and it's like immediately all the tension that was building for that scene, gone. It's just gone, right? I'd prefer an epic battle outside of mechs. I don't know, it just feels more dramatic to me. The moment you get in a mech, it's like, cool, now it's just robots fighting. Like, if I wanted to watch that, I'd watch fucking Robot Wars, you know what I mean? Like, it just, no, completely uninteresting for me. Completely uninteresting. Sorry, I'm not a Gundam fan. Big sad. It was not good. What, Darling in the Franxx? You didn't like Darling in the Franxx? I just thought she was cute, you know? Your Robot Wars? Yeah. I used to love
You
Robot
said
Wars.
that people were like, yeah.
What makes you want to watch an anime? For me, it's like if the music is good, like the theme tune, done,
Yeah.
sold. I'm gonna watch it. If it has a cute anime girl in it, like if I'm really into the anime, like what was it? I was watching Sea Dog VA. I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about this MILF figure, and it was a fucking gorgeous figure. It was a fucking gorgeous figure of this MILF in like a bunny boiler outfit with like fishnets. I'm like, oh, I gotta find out who she is. I need that in my life, you know? So I went and Googled it. I found the character by searching like MILF in fishnets, anime character, right? I found the character, I found the anime, and it's on my list. I'm gonna watch it soon, yeah.
That's
Sold.
actually adorable.
Cute anime girls and good theme tune. Sold. That makes me watch an anime.
I have to agree with the music because at first, when I heard about Attack on Titan, it wasn't until the second season was out that I gave it a shot because I went
Right.
and accidentally heard the opening of the first one and I was like, the
Oh,
fuck
really?
is this song? And someone was like, that's the opening of the first season. And I was like, bro, if you told me that, you would have had my attention. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, yo. And I agree that the series is kind of gone down some, but season 1 and season 2 music just
Diego.
Slaps me upside the face every time.
I'm the Mr.
Mhm.
Diego.
Mhm.
Yeah, classic. Banger.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? Exactly. Who was your
That's all
favorite
anyone
robot in
knows.
the house robot? No idea. No
Oh,
idea. If you're talking
man.
about Robot Wars, I watched like 4 episodes when I was very young, you know, back in the day. In like the 90s, bro. This was a long time ago. I'm not into robots. Sorry.
To be honest, I'm not either, but there is, and this is gonna sound hilarious, there is
Go for it.
one exception for me.
Uh-huh.
Because there is a bigger like point of it.
Mhm.
Like, you know, when you look at the tags of a series, there is one tag that sums the series better, and like people will list tags in order based on their relevance. There is one tag on this particular series, like like literally there's several iterations as the years go on, they add
Yeah.
on to it, that comes before mecha, and it's space opera.
Oh,
It's Macross.
space opera. I've heard of that. Go
Like
on.
Macross, the music in that series, like I've seen Macross Frontier, I've seen Macross Delta. I've actually cosplayed as one of the
Aw.
singers because the music from the series is just blows my mind. Like they have robots in there, but honestly, I don't really watch for that. I watch because the singing is absolutely phenomenal.
Oh. I just liked watching
They're
robots
literally
fuck
space
each other up.
idols. Hey, Buzz! Doesn't it though? The
Hi,
music
Miles.
slaps so hard. It's beautiful.
Heck yeah.
Gnome forever. Oh, I see. I'm a Ronka Lee fan, but all right.
I gotta go sleep now. Have a good sleep. Good night, Panda Lily. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you
Not
have a
here.
wonderful night. As sweet as the dreams. And a wonderful day tomorrow. Good night, good night. Panda Lily, Panda
It was great. I don't
Lily.
like mecha shows. Yeah. I don't really like mecha shows either, but Macross
Yeah.
Frontier, it was beautiful. I
There's
didn't
always
care.
an
I was like,
exception
throw
to
as
the
much
rule,
mecha as
right?
you in there. When you
Mhm.
have background music that sounds like it's trying to like blow your eardrums out with hype, you're like, I don't care what's happening.
Fuck yeah. Understandable. I can't remember what we were originally talking about. So many tangents.
Good question.
Something about anime. Oh yeah. So you would go to Japan, right? You'd go to Japan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fruits Basket, Pokemon, Indigo League are my comfort anime. Oh, I've never really watched Pokemon. Like the odd
Neither
episode,
have I.
maybe. You've played Pokemon,
Yeah.
right?
I played Pokemon Crystal, then I played Pokemon Yellow, and then I played most of Pokemon Shield, and that's it.
Would you recommend playing a Pokemon game as someone that's never played or watched Pokemon? The most I know about Pokemon is Pokemon Smash or Pass, which I did.
My honest opinion, not really.
Fair enough.
I don't really enjoy Pokemon that much.
Yeah.
I like parts of it. Like, I liked Pokemon Snap. That's what got me into it. When I was younger, I played Pokemon Snap on a pawn shop in 64 I bought, and then I
Aw.
played the new version of Pokemon Snap. I loved that game. And people were like, oh, but you don't know the Pokemon. Do I have to?
Yeah, right?
No.
Who fucking cares? It's
Who
cute.
cares? Yeah, I
That's all
don't
that
want to fight
matters,
them.
right?
They're adorable.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I feel like that a bit like I'm playing Breath of the Wild at the moment, and
Oh,
I've
Breath of the
never
Wild.
played a Zelda game before. This is my first ever Zelda game, and so many people were like, "Why are you playing Breath of the Wild as your first Zelda game? You should play Ocarina of Time or whatever." And I'm like, because I don't like those kind of games, and I don't want to play retro games. I want to play like a modern game, and I want to play an open world game because I love open world games. And everyone's like, "Yeah, but like
same.
it's not really Zelda," and I was like, "Yeah, that's why I want to
cares?
play it."
Like, it is Zelda.
Right.
It is. I played Wind Waker first, and I enjoyed it. And then I played Twilight Princess, and I liked that. And then I played Skyward Sword, which I probably could have done without playing. But Breath of the Wild is probably my favorite out of all of them.
I think.
And I'm currently playing the Musou game, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity, which is the prequel to Breath of the Wild.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I don't usually like warrior style games, but I liked Zelda enough that there are certain factors that can override my interest in other stuff.
Yeah.
So for that, that's one of those things.
I think I might have
Are you
played
excited
a
for the
little bit
sequel?
of what was the game you just said? Hyrule Warriors. I played a little bit of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Because my
mhm.
partner Inky, he like speed run it. Yeah.
Damn.
Um.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've played a bit of Hyrule Warriors, but beyond that, never
Mhm.
touched Zelda before. Depends on what kind of games you're into. Yeah. You like Stadium? Is that the Pokemon game? 'Cause there's a mystery dungeon reg Pokemon games. All right. Yeah.
Mm.
Went back into Indigo League. Right, is that are you talking about Robot Wars? No idea.
Indigo League is the very specific subsection of Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Daft Punk has an anime movie? called Interstellar 5555, and it has amazing music. I mean, it's Daft Punk, right? If a band like Daft Punk made an anime movie, I'd expect it to have like the best fucking music ever. I'd be
Yeah.
severely disappointed if the music was shit. You know what I mean? So many Pokemon games that are different styles. Oh, okay. I don't know if I ever will play Pokemon. I don't know if I will. But oh well, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's
There
the
were some Pokemon games that I could have done without, so yeah, I get that.
yeah? What's the worst game you've ever played?
That's a good question. I am probably going to piss off some of my community who is
Do it.
listening.
Do it.
But it was not necessarily a game that I hated, but it is the
Uh-huh.
one that I played on stream because Theo wanted me to, and it is the one that, in spite of people were like, "Oh, this," I found it the most difficult to get into, and it is the one that I played it. Yeah, I know that they're like, "Oh, you have to go play the next route," and I'm like, I don't care at all. I have no interest. I don't get why this game is popular, but people talked about it to death, and I didn't get it, and I'm sorry, but you Nier lovers, I didn't get it.
Which
I really
Nier
didn't get it.
game?
I played Nier Automata the first route.
It's complicated. It is
I
complicated.
was so bad at it. I felt that was
Really?
part of it, is that it was really
Yeah.
hard for me. And people were like, well, you didn't really explore. Dude, I was being murdered constantly. I didn't understand how
Yeah.
half the crap worked. And it was just and people were like, you have to get the story, you have to play all of them. And I'm like, you can't get
my
me from the
God,
first
no.
one. You don't get me for the rest.
Yeah, no.
And I know that sounds really sad, but it's true. Like,
No.
I will probably go back and play the second one, but I have no personal drive to do so.
You mean Nier Replicant?
No, I only played Route A. People are telling me to go back and play Route B. Like, what's his name?
Oh,
I played.
okay, so
Yeah.
it's like the first playthrough you play as 2B, and then
Yeah, I played
when you
hers, and
go
then it's
back,
9S. I didn't
you
go
can
play.
play as
Yeah,
9S or as
I have not done that
2A.
yet.
But
Yeah.
it's not like an alternative game play.
Yeah,
It, like,
you're.
gives
I've been told that
extra
you're
story
replaying
to
this.
it.
Yeah, you're
You-
replaying the thing
mhm.
from his point of view.
Exactly, right? But you need to have played the first part to like understand
Yeah.
it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
loved Automata. I fucking love it. I love it so much. It was
I'm
the
so
first.
sorry.
No, it's completely fine. Because for me, open world game, I love open world games. It's the first story game that I've ever paid attention to the story ever. Like, until I played Automata, I'd never ever enjoyed like story in a game. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I couldn't sit there and read all the dialogue. I couldn't sit there and pay attention
Fair,
to all the
fair.
cutscenes. But the way the cutscenes and the story was delivered in Automata, I was able to keep playing. And that's the singular reason why I was able to stay engaged. If it makes me stop doing something to pay attention to the story or like read text, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, bitch. I'm just skipping that dialogue. It's not gonna happen. I've gotten better at it now, you know. But like until Automata, it just wasn't happening. Nah, I'm sorry. Story, don't know her, right? But fuck, I love 2B. I'm a huge 2B simp. I'm a huge 2B. Watch me like climbing up and down
She's
ladders over and
gorgeous.
over again just to see her panties. You know what I mean? Like, huge
Yeah.
2B simp. I'm a huge 2B simp. I love her so much. So I loved Automata. But completely understand if you didn't like it. I've got the books and everything, yeah. Question, was there a game that you have rage quit so hard you still not picked it back up? Getting over it. Getting over it. Getting over it. What about you, Win?
Genshin.
Genshin! You rage quit Genshin!
Just because I didn't understand what I was doing, and I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
get good answers on it, and I was like, I don't understand. And it was, people were like, oh, go out and explore. I am one of those people that,
Explore what?
unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to phrase this as nicely as I can.
Go for
I
it.
enjoy open world games, but I need a direction.
You need
first.
linear.
If people are like, go out and find one, I won't do it.
Yeah.
Like in Skyrim, people were like, well, what do you want to do? I said, I don't know what's possible. And that's what bothers me about games.
Yeah.
So like, go out there, you can do anything. Problem is, whenever I played Elden Ring and it was open world, I started going in a direction. People were like, no, you're going to die that way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I can't really go
You need
anywhere.
to guide me a bit more,
So,
right?
Yeah, once I'm past that, I will let the quest take me. But that very first moment of being in there was just, I can't do it.
I'm the opposite.
And that was the problem with Genshin. People were like, go out and do all this. And it was so much to accomplish so little. And it was like trying to pull the gacha, and there's so much artifacts to do. I was just like, and people made me feel like crap. I was like, I don't get why this game is interesting. And people were like, oh, you're going to go back. And I'm like, no, I won't. Nope, you can't make me. You could give me $100 and I still wouldn't pick it back up. I'd say thank you for the money, and I'd say no, just because it's too much for me to understand, and I don't have enough motivation to get past my frustration. I just don't.
Completely valid, honestly, completely valid. I'm the opposite. I find if a game is too linear, I get bored. I'm like, I don't want to do this right now. I want to do something else. Why can't I do something else? And so, like, I'm enjoying Skyrim at the minute simply because, oh, you need to do this specific quest where you go to the Thieves Guild. Yeah, no, I don't feel like doing that right now. Fuck the Thieves Guild. It's a boring fucking quest. Instead, I'm gonna go collect cheese wheels and resell some cheese wheels. And then I'm gonna go find a dragon. And then I'm gonna go explore this part of the map, because why the fuck not? Am I gonna die? Probably, but I'm gonna enjoy it, right? It's like, do whatever the fuck you... I enjoy that so much more. Like, give me the freedom. I cannot be bound by linear means. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm too much of a rebel, you know? I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm the opposite to you, but fair enough. I completely understand. Yeah. For the same reason that I feel this way, I understand.
I just hate when I have an entire thing and I don't know what is technically possible. That's where I'm like, I don't mind quests and doing this and doing that, and then sometimes dropping it and going picking up something else. But my problem is when people are like, pick any direction. No, not that one. No, not that one. And I'm just like, and to me, dying repeatedly is not fun, because I'm just like, I don't see the fun in this. I'm sorry. Some people are like, oh, I can die forever. Yes, I am playing them right now. I love the shit out of Bloodborne.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I played Elden Ring. I had it with help, which kind of set me off on a bad path, because it's probably considered one of the easier Dark Souls games.
Oh, really?
I started Dark Souls 1, and I got to after Blighttown, and then I stopped playing because I was used to playing Dark Souls 3. I started Dark Souls 3 at like an hour, and I was used to being able to move and heal. So the idea of standing there in front of the enemy and just taking a hit to the face just completely boned me. So I dropped it, picked up Elden Ring, played Bloodborne next, and now I'm playing Dark Souls 3. And I do enjoy it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Interesting. Is it open world? Or is it more linear?
It's technically
linear, right?
It's technically kind of open world. Bloodborne is, you have no map. You could pick a direction. It may eventually loop back to something else. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you can do whatever you want. I loved it because it had that Victorian aesthetic. Right. That was 100% my first thing. Is I saw that it was dark, grim, steampunk, blood. I was like, I'm in. And it carried me past my frustrations with it, because at first, the first couple of like 30 levels of the game can feel really bad until you get a decent weapon. But once you get past that, you're just kind of like, okay, now I'm stuck between it's hard, but it's not impossible. So yeah.
Is there a story game you've played on stream that you would replay? I don't think I've really finished. Actually, no. Subnautica is technically a story game. I would replay the fuck out of the Subnautica games. I really enjoyed those. I really did. When it's part 2 of getting over it, go fuck yourself. Open world games really aren't open world at all. I mean, some of them, yeah. This is why we need games to have a tighter, more linear feel. No, I disagree. Get out with those bad opinions. Might not feel as free, but the gameplay would feel better. Can't relate. No, I need that freedom, you know? Petri wouldn't die in a hospital with a tube up her nose. She would die in a ball of fire that was 8 million Swedish hypercar. What does that mean? What does that mean, Auntie? What does that mean?
It's a very distinct image. Okay.
Did you feel like Witcher 3 was too linear, or was it free enough? I feel, because I'm playing The Witcher 3 and Skyrim at the same sort of time, I feel when I'm getting tired of how linear The Witcher 3 is, I'm playing Skyrim instead. And it kind of evens itself out a little bit, so I'm not really dissatisfied with either. I feel like The Witcher 3 is kind of forcing me to go back and do quests that I thought would be fine for me to not do. You know, it's a little bit more, you can't just like skip a quest and then go to the next one and then come back, you know. It gets really frustrating with like the traveling and stuff. You really have to do them all in one, in like the order you get them kind of thing. And that's frustrated me a little bit, because I'm having to go back and clean up my messes and finish quests, and I have no idea how I got halfway through a quest. There's like no guidance. You know what I mean? Like, I'm finding that a bit frustrating. But other than that, Witcher 3 is really good. And there's sex scenes, which is, it's pretty pork. You can hire prostitutes. Anyway, I knew someone who spent 7 hours after her work trying to beat a boss in Elden Ring. Dark Souls 2 is probably the worst. Have you played 2?
I've heard that. No, I have heard that Dark Souls 2 is probably the worst as well. But I will probably, if people wanted me to do it, I'll probably go back and do it. I'll probably do that one.
Raven says, Dark Souls 2 is where Dark Souls veterans go to retire. Gonna lurk for the time being. Really don't want to leave, but I have some stuff to take care of. Yeah, please, but please go do what you need to do. Go do what you need to do. Keep having amazing chats. Have a good stream. Thank you. See you later, alternate. See you later. See you later. Open world games need freedom, but they need a main goal. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Like, I like how Skyrim does it, where Skyrim goes, okay, you need to go see these people in the mountains about the dragons. And you go, okay,
Yes.
I will do that. But on the way, I'm going to save a woman. I'm going to kill 2 dragons. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
take over and murder everyone in this fort. And then I'm going to buy a house. And then I'll eventually make my way to the mountain. But it's still like, it still says this is your primary like objective to get to at some point in your own time. You know, I like that. I like that. Some people think Dark Souls 2 is the best. Really? I heard that Dark Souls 3 was like considered the best one. Hi, Parody. Welcome. Bloodborne is just average night in London or Birmingham. Oh, well, okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Gets more hate than it deserves. I'm gonna go make sure. Yeah. See you later, Quilix. Go on.
I've heard that some people are like Dark Souls 2 gets way more. Yeah, I've heard that. That it's not that bad, but some people do talk quite badly on it just because it didn't have the same director for it. So.
Would you play it? You haven't played it, right?
No, I played
1 and 3?
I've not finished one. I have to go back and finish one
Oh,
first.
okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you're playing free at
Dark
the
Souls
moment?
3 right now.
Yeah. Are you enjoying it?
I am. There are a couple of hard walls I would definitely say that I'm reaching. So, because a lot of people do say that the part of the intention is to kind of get over leveled, and I'm not necessarily. I am not a fan of grinding in any games.
Yeah. It gets tedious, right?
It does. It really does.
Well, when are you next streaming Dark Souls 3? Tomorrow? Saturday. Okay. When are you streaming next?
Tomorrow. I'm gonna go play Overwatch 2.
Oh, nice. Are you excited?
Kind of. I don't really like the change that they made, that they removed an entire character. I was not necessarily
Wait, they removed a
approving
character?
of that. Yeah, now instead of being 6v6, it's
Oh,
now
okay.
5v5.
I thought you meant they
Yeah.
removed like a character.
Oh, sorry.
Right,
No,
right.
sorry. My
No,
apologies.
it's
They
okay.
moved
It's
a
okay.
teammate. So I'm not a fan of the change. I get why they did it, but I'm just not. I haven't played it. I didn't play the beta. I skipped it just because I was like, eh. But when I saw the characters that they added, I was like,
The fox
okay.
girl, Kiriko or something.
Yeah, Kiriko. Yeah, I was like, okay, now you have my attention.
Yeah, I think a
Kiriko
lot of
and
people
Junker
had that.
Queen. I was like, all right.
Oh
all
my
right,
god!
all right.
See, that will be the one thing that convinces me to play Overwatch 2. I don't want to, but
Yeah.
Junker Queen. Okay.
Exactly.
On that note, you can catch Win tomorrow. What time do you stream tomorrow?
4 p.m. my time.
4 p.m. your time. That's what, like, sometime 7 p.m. my time? No.
No.
9 p.m. my time. That's 9 p.m.
Yes.
BST. Yeah.
Yes.
4 p.m. EST. You can check out Win there. If you press the button at the top, you can follow Win. 9 p.m. Yeah. Or I will pop the link in chat for you if you want to check out Win. Thank you so much for coming on to my talk show, Win. I hope your
Thank you very
stay
much
was
for having me,
delightful.
sweetheart.
Hope you
It
enjoyed your
absolutely was.
snacks. Yeah.
I did.
Thank you for coming and being a wonderful guest. I really appreciated
you.
it. Heck yeah. It was
It's been nice to meet all of you.
I hope everyone is nice to you. I hope you all follow Win. You should see it at the top of your chat now if you're not following Win. You can press that little button and follow Win, or you can click the link in chat and go to Win's channel and give her a follow. She's streaming Dark Souls 3 on Saturday and Overwatch 2 tomorrow. So you should go check her out. Yeah. Variety content creator.
Love to see you all. You have a good rest of your stream,
Love you,
Patrick.
Win. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, sweetie.
Goodbye.